What's up, and welcome back to the Section 10 podcast, episode 568, presented by Underdog Fantasy. It is the home of your 59 and 51 third place Boston Red Sox. My name is Jared Carabas, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Coley Mick, and he is 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Tyler Milliken, and he killed his dog Bullet, and you can't teach that. Bada boom. Realest guys in the room. Steve, how you doing?
Ooh, what up, Section 10 in the building.
In the mother fucking building. Brewed by Blue Moon.
Suck one.
Produced by Jake Yazzie, who is here but behind the scenes because he has the sniffles. He is under the damn weather, but the Red Sox are over the damn moon after sweeping the Minnesota Twins, brother. You want to talk about a series that really pissed me off? It was this one. Shoulda, coulda, woulda had a sweep, but man, am I happy that they were able to rebound after that shit series opener. The flight that almost took this team down to the ground, literally. Then they had to come in, play through a fucking rain delay that they probably never should have resumed the game. Jordan Hicks blows it in the ninth. But to this team's credit, they said, all right, you want to fuck with us? We're going to fuck with you. And we're going to have to play 2 games in less than 24 hours if we're going to win this series. Not a problem for the Sox. They go out there and beat the Twins' dicks off. What?
No, I like that. Keep going.
I don't know.
Keep going. They head out there. They start jerking them. They're like, what's going on?
They were coming.
It was
Keep
crazy.
it coming.
Yeah, they beat
kept
their
them
dicks
coming.
to death, dude. Which is ironic because Dick Fitz was the only pitcher that didn't do well in the series. Yeah, it's tough goings for the Dick Riders right now. But I will say
there were
this.
a lot of Dick Riders that flew to Minnesota too.
I know.
There were thousands. Yep.
I was almost one of them, but then I heard that the flight was going to be tumultuous, and I decided not to. But yeah, no, I am proud of this team for the way that they were able to win the next 2 after pretty shitty circumstances in that series opener, both arriving to and then performing in the game on Monday. Also, we're recording this right now. It's 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the New York Yankees are currently losing 1-0, entering the 8th inning.
Mm-hmm.
If this score holds, if the Rays can pull off the victory this evening, the Boston Red Sox will have tied the New York Yankees in the standings after once being 10.5 games behind the New York Yankees. They will have caught that very same Yankee team. So that is something that we'll keep an eye on and comment on as the podcast continues.
And real quick, Jerry, I know we mentioned this, but they could pass the Yankees during our stream tomorrow. That could happen on Thursday. Just saying, 1:00 game.
Thursday, we have a 6 and change hour stream that we're going to be doing for the trade deadline from noon to 6 and change whenever the trades start leaking in or stop leaking in. So we'll be doing that. So we have that going on. We'll be not recording BID in the morning. We'll be recording BID after the stream. The Thursday episode of BID is after the stream. Yeah, a lot of news, a lot of announcements. Section 10 night is about to be announced. I think it's pretty much like we've landed on the date. We've landed on the giveaway. And for anyone that was curious about last year, if you already have tickets to the game, you do have to buy tickets through the link. It's I don't know what the link is. We'll have the link when we announce, but there's going to be a special Section 10 link. You have to buy tickets through that link to get the giveaway. I will say it's another jersey this year, and it's different from the jersey that we did last year. And it is, it's something where it's just it's one of those. So I'm excited for that Section 10 night announcement. The Section 10 cruise talks have revived in the last few hours here. So that's something that that could come to fruition. I don't want to promise anything, but tea on a boat could be a thing.
Put me off the boat.
I'm a cruise kind of guy.
I mean, that's basically what I asked. I was like, if we get to like the waiver, the liability part of this, I was like, I'm not going to be taken to court if Tyler falls off the boat or throws himself off the boat. We don't know.
That's crazy.
Any Tyler in the water. You would throw yourself off the boat.
That might be the line. That is the one thing. I'm terrified of the ocean. I'm scared of
sharks. Can you swim, T? Can you swim?
Yeah, I can float, but I'm not like the greatest swimmer in the entire world, but I think I could swim a little bit. I saw that video a couple years ago.
Going down quick.
Isn't it? At night too. Night's serious, bro. Like when you're in the ocean at night, that's a different level of fear.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
Nothing, bro. Are there sharks in the harbor? I don't know.
Yeah.
Dog.
Hammerheads.
All I can think about is that kid a couple years ago who was celebrating his graduation, jumped off, and they never saw him again. Like they saw him for like 5 seconds. It was like, oh, he landed. Oh, there's something down there, and then he was gone.
Yeah.
I want my body to go back to my family.
It won't. So that Section 10 cruise that we're scheming. We're cooking that up, and hopefully we'll have an announcement on that as well. But anyways, you got to download the Underdog Fantasy app, brother. We know you got to do it. Underdog Fantasy is the easiest place to play fantasy sports. Playing their pick'em game is as simple as selecting higher or lower on player stats, strikeouts, total bases, home runs, and so much more. You can sign up with the promo code Jared. That's Jared to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a special pick on Underdog. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code Jared. It is the eve of the Major League Baseball trade deadline. Don't worry, we're going to do plenty of Minnesota Twin Series talk. Don't worry about it. But I think everyone right now, if we're recording this on Thursday night, so you're listening to this, this might be something where you're like watching the fucking podcast on the TV, but like you have the fucking stream pulled up on your laptop. I don't know what you're doing right now. I have no idea. But it's the eve of the Major League Baseball trade deadline. And we've seen some teams make some deals today. And I don't know that I've sat there and said, I feel like the Red Sox missed out on that guy. I'm not saying that the players that have moved aren't talented or that they would help the Red Sox, but in terms of the players that have moved to this point, I don't know that I've had any of them on my like short list of realistic options. Like I don't feel like Craig whiffed yet, or he may not at all. Helsley, I mean, like that was a name where it's like, yeah, that would be cool, but like, it wasn't something where like you gotta go get Helsley.
No, but I think he was a realistic option, and if they're looking at a bullpen arm, I don't think he went for a crazy price. The rest, I agree.
Yeah, Chris Cotillo.
Outside of Naylor. Naylor is another one too.
I was about to say that's the one that sticks out to me more than anything, especially depending on how the Rays play things with Yandy Diaz. But Chris Cotillo talked to someone, and he said essentially the Ryan Helsley package, the headliner would have been Miguel Bleis. And I don't know too many people that are clinging to Miguel Bleis at this point in time, who continues to be very up and down at high A, where you see those moments where
Homer tonight.
Where those old Ronald Acuna Jr. comps, like you kind of see him, and then he'll go 2 or 3 games where he doesn't get a hit and he's swinging and missing a ton. So I don't know. I think it's going to depend on what the moves are at the end. If the Red Sox end up making a couple moves and they add to that bullpen, it's one thing. But I think people hoping for a high leverage arm, you're going to look at Duran and you're going to look at Helsley and wonder if there was a deal there.
And Bednar. I mean, Duran's got off the table. Helsley's off the table. I think like David Bednar is probably like the last guy where it's like, oh, okay. Like, I don't think the Padres, like at this point, if the Padres are obsessing over, like they want Mason Miller. Like they're in on Mason Miller. They're in on Jarren Duran. Well, there was one other name that I saw that they were in on, but it's like they're not Steven trying to move pieces.
Yep. But if they're in on Mason Miller, I wonder if Suárez ends up getting flipped for them, because that's been one of the things being talked about where if they add a reliever, they're willing to flip one in another deal because they're deep there. Now, sure. I think if we're talking a Jarren Duran trade to the Padres, expecting Suárez to also be part of something like Dylan's, like Cease and DeVries would be a lot, but maybe there's more parts of that deal that make it make sense.
I'm going to ask this question to everyone but Coley. 6 p.m. tomorrow, is Jarren Duran still in the Boston Red Sox?
Yeah. I feel very confidently. I think early on, it was a concern of how well he was playing, that would then up his value and he'd get traded. At this point, I genuinely think they're going to have him the rest of the season and then revisit if they want to trade him in the offseason. It would be tough considering what he's done, not just in this little stretch, but even spanned over the entire month, to then get rid of that guy when you're trying to make the playoffs and trying to convince the fan base of that. That would be difficult.
See?
Yeah, I think he's going to be here. I thought it was a lot closer to 50-50 before Marcelo went down, but it seems pretty clear they're fine playing Ceddanne Rafaela a good amount at second base moving forward. That essentially figures out the logjam for them. And I know a lot of people are sick of seeing Massa and saying, well, hey, just put Duran at DH and play it that way. The Red Sox are going to give Yoshida a chance to figure it out. And Duran over the last 30 games, 6 in OPS in all of baseball. 5th in slug. Now, some people would say, sell high. This is your moment to do it. He finally looks like the Jarren Duran of a year ago. But the combination of finally figuring out the 1-2-3, where it's now Roman, Bregman, Duran, that seems to be a big deal as well. 7 for 17 since that switch. I think that's just something they're going to cling to. And this series, what stood out so much was that the last 2 games, the offense did their job. We've been talking about this offense being on the more pathetic side. They were 27th in WRC plus going back to the Rays series before today. Taking Duran's bat out when he's been your best bat seems like a tough thing to sell for a team that is going to be trying to compete and win.
I think it's a 1400 OPS since being moved to the 3 slot.
Sounds
right. Crazy.
And he's found the power stroke. Like, that's the biggest thing for him. To hit 6 home runs in the last month. Okay, like, could he go on another run for the next month and all of a sudden the numbers start to look a lot closer to last year again?
How much is it as the leg kick? How much is moving from first to third? How much of it is feeling like I can relax now because maybe I was told I'm not going to be traded?
I did. And T, I don't know if you noticed this. It was interesting, his answer to Jemai when he was asked about the deadline. And he very much approached it like the veteran that doesn't feel like he's getting traded, and that maybe, to Jerry's point, has been told that that's not going to happen. It was very much, we would love to have more additions, but we feel very confidently with who's in the clubhouse. And I didn't even think for a second, I got to say, like, as somebody that Jaren's the only person I really know personally on the team, and we've obviously followed him very closely in what he's done with this club, I didn't even think, oh, wait, he could be a guy that could go. I feel like I'm out of that headspace now. I just don't think that's really a thing anymore. Now, anything can happen, but the answer and the way he said it was very interesting to me. It was somebody that does not think he's getting traded, and I think most fans probably don't think he's getting traded now either.
And that's what Alex Spear has been pushing as well. And he's highlighted not only the Rafaela stuff, what he's been doing for the offense, but in terms of the clubhouse, like, his role in there is significant. No matter how you feel about the player or whatever you think of him, I think it's Bregman, and then Duran's not too far behind him, like kind of on that leadership board or whatever you want to call it. And he mentioned going to third now. He likes it because seeing Anthony bat ahead of him as a lefty lets him come up with a plan. So it's like Anthony's out there. He's being ridiculous since moving to the leadoff spot. I have the numbers right here. 6 for 15 with 3 walks and 1 hit by pitch. Keep in mind, his OBP right now, it's 401. If you look at all of baseball, that would be...
Talking about Roman?
Yes, I'm talking about Roman Anthony right now. Aaron Judge and Will Smith are the only players in the entire sport who have a higher OBP for the season. That's a crazy spot to be in. But Duran saying moving to third has helped him because he sees Anthony work these counts. Cool. Like, you got the offense back on track for the first time since you went through this gauntlet. Pulling him out all of a sudden, unless you have another deal lined up for Yandy Diaz, and then still probably needing something else, that feels like a lot. And then you still have second base to figure out.
This never felt like a spot in the lineup that I would have expected to see Jarren Duran, but now seeing it, thrive in this small sample size, I think it's only been like 7 games or whatever the hell it is. It's got to be awesome to be Jarren Duran. You're hitting behind Roman Anthony and Alex Bregman, especially once Breggy starts being an everyday guy, which shouldn't be that far from now. Anthony getting on as much as he's getting on, walks, hits, everything, makes Jarren see a lot better pitching too. Especially you got Breggy on in a lot of those situations. He's got ducks in the pond. He's driving these guys in. T, I know you mentioned it, but the power is playing a huge role in this. Those numbers were not where you'd want him to be earlier in the season, and now he's crushing the ball. It's very rare to see Jarren Duran watch a ball off the bat. His first instinct is, I'm trying to get to second or third base right now to see T's nips. He crushed that ball in the finale, and I can't really think of many other times that he's just watched a homer. It did like the All-Star game, and then maybe that one at Fenway that went like 450. But the fact that he's doing that is... He's got to have all the confidence in the world, even though I still think he thinks he sucks at everything. That's always going to be like his headspace, that like he's terrible. But if he's buzzing like this, I can't think that you could trade him. I think a lot of the fan base, and I wouldn't have said this a couple weeks ago, would be very upset if they dealt him tomorrow.
I know the answer to would you, Coley, but do you think Craig will trade Jarren Duran?
Yeah, I don't expect him to, but yeah, I think he would if it was the right deal. And he should if it's the right deal. Like, you can't care what anyone thinks in that moment. If you think if you know it's the right deal, it's dumb to turn it down.
So you're thinking about San Diego still.
I think DeVries is like a special. We were talking about before the show. Like, everyone knows how high of a Campbell guy I am. I would not rank him at any point of his life ahead of DeVries. Like, it's just not a thing I would have done. Anthony T said he would have ahead of him. I don't know that, like, when Anthony was this age, he was a second round pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a top 10 prospect, kind of unanimously across the board. And he has a special talent that you can go get whoever you want with that special talent, or just let him keep developing. While, like, San Diego would also still be giving you Cease and other people to help you now. But I don't think, like, for me, if he's going to stay, and Jake Wallinger from Pot on Lansdowne's first person I saw say this, put him at DH. Like, that's done. Like the Yoshida thing, he homered off of Roger Clemens' son today. Fucking congrats, dude. Like, and his other on base, he struck out.
He had a 2-run single.
He did hit a single, yes. When the
Bases loaded single.
What was the score then? I know it plated runs. But it was over by then.
I think that made it.
Like, that was. I think it made it 6-1. Yeah, that was an important swing. Yeah, I mean, they still obviously won the game without it, but, like, yeah, you hit a homer off a 52-mile-an-hour pitch.
Right. Like, I'm not, like, the Duran one came when the game was super over, and it was still sick as shit. Like, it was, he hit the fuck out of that ball. I was like, what?
Trent Grisham game time home run.
I'll do that. That was the funniest trade to me. The Yankees trading for another outfielder instead of just calling up Spencer Jones. Like, he's kind of their Vaughn Grissom in a way. Like, doesn't really matter what he does. They're not going to call him up. And shout out Vaughn, by the way. I don't know if you guys caught these quotes. I know T.
He's like,
he went full Bobby.
He said, "I'm cooked." He pulled a T. He pulled a T and said, "Guys, I'm cooked." Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get opportunities. What did he say today?
Today they were like, so, like, you've seen a big uptick in offensive production recently. Like, what can you attribute that to? And he's like, I'm not telling you guys because I think I'm going to be playing against this team very soon, and I don't want them to know. And it's just like, I've never seen someone on the offensive like that. Like, no one's ever had less leverage and talked this much shit. I respect the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I got the quote right here. I can't give that away because I'll probably be playing against the Red Sox here soon. Who knows? He laughed. I just feel like I got back to myself. Even earlier this year, there was some talk about trying to do different things and trying different approaches, and none of it really felt like it was authentic to me. Puts the blame on the Red Sox, saying you're the reason why my numbers aren't that good. Yeah. I feel like I got to a spot where I was playing my game, and then the game that I didn't know how to play, and figured out how to do it my way and still have the success that they're looking for.
That is a very funny thing to say when you're under contract with the team. I'll be playing against these guys soon. Yeah. Like, geez, okay.
He's essentially, verbally requesting a trade, begging someone to come free him, take him away. It's the Bobby Delbick. It's the same thing. He's not, I'm not saying he's where Bob was in his career. No,
I know what you're saying, but
he's a pre-arb guy.
They've told him he's not on the team. Like, they've given him the opposite talk they gave Duran. Like, you have everything to worry about Vaughn Grissom. You should only be worrying.
I'd be worried too if I watched David Hamilton get called back up after hitting below 200. Saying. I'd be like, fuck, man. But if you can't play good defense, that's what it is. Like, even Hamilton in this series, you saw why the Red Sox will go to him. Could play shortstop in the 9th inning today. Stole 2nd and 3rd before that earlier in the series.
Wait. He can play shortstop when you're up 14 runs like they were today. That's when he can play shortstop.
They would never let Vaughn Grissom play shortstop even up 14 runs in the big leagues. I think that's the difference.
I think in that,
I'm sure at that point he can play. Yeah,
like he's playing at a AAA
13
right now.
runs in the field.
Yeah,
he's playing. Might.
Yeah, he's been playing at a AAA because they're trying to make him look versatile. They're trying to make it look like he can do different things.
But even that, they're just trying to find more places for Christian to play. It has nothing really to do with him.
In what, like,
they know Christian Campbell's going to play either of the right side of the infield spots down there. So they're like, we don't really want to deal with you, Vaughn. You go play where you want to play short, pal. Like,
remember when people were like, send Tristan Casas down. We want Vaughn Grissom at first base. Like, that was a serious push by people in this fan base for like a 2-week span.
I don't think they were wrong.
But he got booted, right? Oh, I definitely think they're wrong. I think Tristan Casas is a better player than Vaughn Grissom.
We know what you think.
Thank you. Christian Campbell, though. Christian Campbell's fucking swinging it right now, man. 10-game hitting streak.
Since when, T? Since when? I don't even know if you're on that episode. It might have been when your trip got flipped.
I think I wasn't there.
That was definitely the flipped episode, yeah.
Since I demanded he get brought back up.
Oh. I do wonder how that's going to go into their calculations when they're like calling on Yandy Diaz and they're like, yeah, like you got to give us, I don't know exactly what it would be, but it'd probably be something along the lines of a Sandlin early and then maybe something else, a flyer. But Christian Campbell going in today, 9-game hitting streak. Now it's 10, 429, 500, 714, 1200 OPS, 3 homers, 20% K rate, 12.5 walk percentage. And he's been pulling the ball, which is a much better sign. I think that's the biggest thing people have been clinging to. 47.8 since his demotion. It was 28.7 in the big leagues.
What?
What was that?
What?
No.
No. Talk.
What?
Dickhead. Go ahead.
No.
Sorry.
No.
That was a lot.
Yeah,
that was
asshole.
a lot. Let me reel it back in. Jared, I apologize, and I expect you as the bigger man to now tell us.
I accept. No, there was a whole post today about how we don't know anything and the fans know just as much as we do, and we've never broken any news before. And I went in there just being like, are we talking about the same podcast? I was like, and they will name the stuff that you've broken before. I named like 5 things and people were like, nope. So I'm not sharing anything. I'll share with you guys.
That's all. I mean,
Okay.
people aren't going to hear
Please.
this live.
Yeah, just text the thread. Text the thread.
No, this is what
here we
annoys
go.
people. This is what makes people mad. Is like,
So-
the scoop shop, but like they don't tell us anything. And it's like, well, I feel like we tell you stuff, just it's veiled. You have to have a high IQ to receive it. So that would make sense. But yeah, let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep talking.
Why don't you just say, like, again, it won't be live for people.
Yeah.
People have heard it it would be news by then, by the time this reaches people.
Is this
Jake,
about to happen?
No, it's not about. You'll understand when I tell you. Jake, are you paying attention right now? All right.
Ooh,
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of like a glass half full, half empty, depending on how you look at it.
I was gonna say
I mean,
that would involve. Yeah, I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
So all I'm saying is like, this could end up being nothing. Like that's what people don't understand. Is like, like they have like the scoop, but then nothing happened. It's like, so what the whole, I guess, spirit of the scoop shop is that 90% of it is the cutting room floor. It's the stuff that doesn't make the movie.
Oh,
It's-
even higher than that.
Yeah, it's the stuff that's like it. People don't understand behind the scenes of the inner workings of a major league franchise. So much is discussed that never sees the light of day. This is just some of the. Yankees just took the lead.
Oh,
It is
But yeah.
wild how many deals do just get. It is why I'm perfect for the gig. Like guys are just talking deals pretty constantly, and they never happen ever.
the amount of discussion about deals that don't happen, it's
Oh my God.
ridiculous. Well, that's why I hate when if you deliver something of like, oh, they were interested in this guy or actually preferring that guy. You could prefer Shohei Ohtani. Like they could prefer a bunch of guys or be talking about a bunch of guys. Like that just typically doesn't then actually happen. I bet there's stuff that's going to happen tomorrow that GMs will go to bed tonight thinking there's a 0% chance I thought that was going to happen. And
I
then
think I
sure
saw
enough,
something-
it was on their table and then they did it.
I saw something somewhere today that Brian Cashman didn't trade for Cliff Lee back in the day because he didn't want to give up Eduardo Nunez in the deal.
That's hilarious.
There was another one. Oh, I forget what the fuck. Joe's McFly, our boy, tweeted it, and it was some like it was a very good player. They didn't get him because they didn't want to give up Peraza. And let me see.
Remember the old
Yeah,
Jacob DeGrom story?
Oh yeah, we didn't want to give up fucking or we
Pedro
almost got him,
Vieto, or however.
Yeah,
Was
and,
that? Yeah.
And we almost got Jose Bautista too, like before he like popped off. Oh, Matt Olson. Yeah.
Oh.
Cashman didn't want to give up Peraza in the deal to get Matt Olson. Yeah. I mean, like stuff like that is super interesting to me. I think it's interesting to anyone. Like someone just put out like a fucking, like, I think it was like The Athletic had a piece about like deals that almost made it to the finish line that just never were, but it's before social media. So like no one really knew about it in real time. And now it's just executives being like, hey, you want to hear a funny story from 15 years ago? I'll tell you, we almost got Felix Hernandez. It's like, oh shit.
And then the amount of those that just never see the light of day. There's got to be so many of those almost deals that we would just never know about. And if someone told you, you'd be like, that's maybe the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That happens every year. Like those happen every single season.
Right.
It was
like,
Kelly Shopick for Jacob DeGrom. And Sandy Alderson was like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Sandy Ellis was like, yeah, let's do it. And then he talked to one of his minor league guys who's like, if you fucking do that, I swear to God, it's going to be the end of the world.
Didn't we have Kelly Shopick twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Kelly Shopak. We traded him. We traded Kelly Shopak for like Adam Lind or something like that. Or fucking, who was it, T?
I'm looking right now. So he was here in 05, gone in 06, and then back in 2012. That's how I got my baseball team.
Did we trade him for fucking Josh Bard?
May have been.
Find who we traded Kelly Shopak for. It was an all-time Red Sox.
He was part of the
random
Coco Crisp deal.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we traded fucking Kelly Shopak and how many? 3 people in the deal? 3. It was a 3 for 1.
Or no, 3 for 3.
There was one random ass name in this deal. And I thought he was going to be somebody. It was
you already said
Marte?
one of them, Jared.
Was it Marte?
Yep.
So we had just gotten Marte.
Oh, Andy Marte. Yeah.
Andy Marte. He was supposed to be the truth.
We just got him Devers, basically.
Yeah, we just got him, put him in the deal for Coco. Shopak, Marte.
You said the name earlier. He was part of the return back to the Red Sox.
Adam LaRoche or Adam Lind?
Nope. Catcher.
Oh, Josh Bard.
Boom.
Okay, boom. Andy Marte, that trade, how did we get Andy Marte? Was that Victor Martinez?
V-Mart? Yeah, V-Mart and Justin Masterson.
Love V-Mart.
Yeah.
Edgar Renteria.
Oh. Ooh. To the Tigers?
To the Braves.
No, the Braves.
Did he not play for the fucking Tigers?
It was after. We sent him to the Braves for sure.
He made 36 errors in one season. They were like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
It was tough. I was so excited when we signed Edgar Renteria, like sneaky Carl Crawford level excitement. Like I was like, we fucking got him.
Yeah. I remember, I mean, this is when I was like heavy into collecting Red Sox 8x10 autographs. And I remember him just going right to the top of my list. I was like, I need the Renteria 8x10. Gotta have it. This is basically my generation's Nomar. Like now that Nomar's gone, like we got the next shortstop of the next decade. It's Edgar Renteria. He was gone within a calendar year.
He was like, that was sneaky one of the cooler signings we've ever had. Like, it couldn't have worked worse.
Yeah.
That
happens here. That happens here. I mean, like, think about it. Like, all right, Carl Crawford wreaked havoc on the Red Sox for how many years? And then they're like, but now he's ours, and now he fucking sucks.
So was the idea he was going to be like the 2002 to 2003 version of himself? Was that like what everyone hoped on at that time? I mean, because like his 04 season is essentially the same as his 05.
I gotta say, very surprised that his 05 stats are like the exact same as 04 when he was an all-star. They're almost identical. His power numbers, like same amount of RBIs. His OPS is very similar. OPS plus is like identical. I mean, he made 30 errors, right?
Yeah, more than that.
Okay.
if I recall, Edgar Renteria hated being on the Red Sox. Like it wasn't so much that they traded him for sucking as much as he was like, I will retire before I play another game for this team. I think it was something like there's some story where I think he was like still trying to work out at the Cardinals spring training facility because he didn't want to go to Fort Myers, something like that. Something crazy.
That sounds right.
He only made 11 errors in 04 compared to the 30 he made in Boston. And then he went right back to 13 with the Braves. So yeah, he definitely did not want to be here.
I think that sticks out too because it gets the old bold italicized, which is leads every single player in the majors. Every other season, it's like 10, 11, 9. It's like, no, Boston, I'm going to boot this thing every time it comes to me.
I think he publicly blamed the Red Sox grounds crew like for the infield dirt being the reason why he made so many errors.
You get to that point, get out of here. That's trash.
Yeah.
This is
where like, it used to be like this information was common knowledge for a long time, but now we're old. So it's 20-year-old information, and the fans of T's age, they're like, really? Tell us more. And it's like, that used to be stuff that everyone knew that shit back in the day.
Definitely before my time. Yeah, no. Yeah. Truthfully, I could not tell you anything about Edgar Renteria besides it didn't go well here.
Did not go well.
I mean, he made the final. What was the
final
weird
round of the World
stat about
Series?
him?
04, right?
But also with the Marlins, he had like the game-winning hit in '97, didn't he?
Right, the little floater up the middle.
Yeah. So it was like the 2 World Series up to that point that he had played in. He was on the field for the final play. And yeah, it was also like doubly sick that we had just beaten him in the World Series and then we signed him. It was like we had conquered St. Louis and taken one of their best players.
I gotta say, I've been I know I mentioned it early in the season, but I've been playing MVP baseball 2005, trying to get through a Red Sox season. It's impossible trying to do all the games. I wish they gave you a shorter season option. I just bench Renteria because he sucks in the game too. He's so bad. Like everybody, and I think I'm playing on rookie mode just to have fun. Everyone's hitting like 400. He's hitting 162. I'm like, get this guy. And he's in the middle of the lineup. I'm like, I just can't have this guy on the team anymore. It doesn't fit, by the way, because you go Poppy, Manny, Renteria. I'm like, ugh. Jerry?
Are you playing on the original PlayStation, PS2? Or
on a PS2. Yeah, on a PS2.
Ooh. Okay. I didn't know because I feel like some of the gaming systems, like the newer gaming systems, you can play old games on them. Is that right?
Yeah.
Can you on the PS5, T? I just assumed T would know that.
No, I don't think digital or physically you can't, but you can download a lot of older games. They have like services now where you can play the retro ones.
Okay.
I play MVP baseball on my computer all the time. I run it on an emulator and it's smooth. You can up the graphics. I downloaded a couple months ago. I have the full 2025 rosters. Like you can do, it's updated, the graphics, everything. It's extremely sick.
Dude, when that PS2 sound hits, oof.
Oh,
yeah,
it bangs.
That hits different. And then you kind of go into that little galaxy. I'm like, oh man, we're back.
I keep mine in my car all the time now.
What?
You just play PlayStation in your car?
If I'm ever like traveling somewhere or if I'm going to a friend's house, I just have like 4 or 5 classic games. I got NFL 2K5 in there, Dragon Ball, Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And I'll just post it up. I got 3 controllers. I'm ready to rock.
What was the game you
just
said?
Got Dragon Ball Baraku Barasiko Fi.
You guys, these are classic games. Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Budokai Safi T's fight.
Nailed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Someone will post in the Reddit talking about these
NBA
classics.
2K, Baraku Chico, The classics. Come on, guys.
Yeah, that's classic. Everyone's played that.
T, I do get a little worried. So summertime, you just got the PS2 in your car?
Yep, it's just sitting in there, heating it up all the time. But I used it.
What?
Oh no!
Is that a yawn?
Oh, come on,
dude, that was crazy, Jared.
I'm looking at my fucking laptop, you dumbass. The Rays
That's how we found out about Bregman.
No, it's not. It's from
Dude,
fucking
I
Coley.
thought that was a trade.
Yes,
I thought that was a
No,
deal.
no. Josh Lowe just hit a 2-run bomb. The Rays just took the lead. I'm sorry. Was the Red Sox tying for fucking second place?
Joe Ryan was on the Red Sox.
Dude. I could have sworn they just got Shohei or something.
Hey,
I know
asshole. Hey, asshole. My phone is over here. My phone is back here. My fucking laptop's right here. I was watching the game, you dumb fuck.
Suspend easily. You're acting like you couldn't have the game and like your Twitter timeline
I know, Twitter
next
up
to
on the
each other.
laptop, dude.
I don't have text notifications on my laptop.
Crazy.
Jerry, if one of us just did that, come on now. We would have been booted.
No, because if it was a big trade, I would have fucking hit the horn.
Historically, you do not hit the horn.
No, because I didn't know. Coley had to tell me.
I was fucking telling you to hit the horn.
Fuck you. Fuck you guys.
I thought that was the biggest trade in Red Sox history.
Me too. I was like, oh my God, this is insane.
Guys, they figured out a way to clone 99 Pedro. He's back. Like, that was the level of excitement.
I thought we just traded Manny somehow. I don't know.
Devers is on the way back here. This is going to be the craziest thing.
He's going to manage the team. I don't know. Anything was possible there.
He's playing for the minimum. He just wants to be back with the Sox.
Xander called. He's following right behind him.
Yeah, he's bringing Tatis is coming with him.
Passon just goes with, hear me out. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen, but I'm going to have to do a thread for this trade. Oh,
damn it.
Fuck. I can't wait for the deadline to be over. I'm
sorry to disappoint you guys with the Red Sox being in second place.
Crushing.
Jared, your reaction legit was like your brain couldn't comprehend what it was seeing.
A Tampa Bay Rays homer. There's just no way.
I don't have... it's not just a Tampa Bay Rays home run.
No, I know. You're not...
It's the ninth inning. It's the ninth inning of a one-run game. It's a go-ahead home run in the Bronx to take the lead. If the Yankees lose, the Red Sox tie the Yankees in the standings.
Yep.
Like,
that's factual.
Do not fucking let the people at home think that was a very big moment.
It was a big swing. I'm not going to say it wasn't.
No shit, it was a big swing. The fuck? Fuck you guys. I'm not saying another word for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, just don't do anything with your face like that again, please.
Oh, I'm sorry for being excited about something that was fucking exciting.
Oh, man.
Just the wrong time of year to be excited about sports and not deals, Jerry.
Jerry, everything you said about the swing is not wrong.
Not saying
that is just a big trade face. That was a big trade face you did.
Not talking the rest of the podcast.
He's done the rest of the show.
Mm-hmm.
If you just take the suspension, we can bring you right back.
Suspended for what?
Clean 40? We're actually at clean 40. There we go.
I'm not taking a suspension for getting excited that home run happened.
You blue balled all of us.
No, I didn't.
I thought like Anthony got extended and they also traded for Scooble.
And Tatis. They're both coming here, and we only had to give up like... Who knows?
I want to be the number 3 on this team. That's all I've ever wanted.
I could have sworn that was Grissom for Tatis, and then Scoob was like, make me part of the trade, and they just said fine.
John Henry sold the Red Sox to Theo Epstein.
He's actually not going to say anything. This is... Oh, man.
We need you. Come here, J-Dog. We all make mistakes. I've been there. Now you seem shameful. Now you look embarrassed at your actions.
He's upset. He's upset.
I'm just tweeting. Pleased. I'm tweeting the home run that I got excited about.
Okay.
This tweet's going to be like, and the most exciting home run in the history of baseball.
I want people to screenshot your reaction and use it for when the Red Sox actually make a move that deserves that. I don't know when it will be. Might be 50 years from now. But save that and use it because it will bang. I promise you.
You guys have a good rest of the show, all right?
Do you remember the vacuum cleaners from Rocco's Modern Life? Like how they were giant and they just sucked. That was the suck you did to inhale for your excitement there. And I thought for certain Shohei said, I was wrong. Me and Juan were talking about it. We're taking our talents to the Sox.
Yeah. So anyways, that reaction was completely appropriate for the moment. Sorry that you guys are dumbasses and you thought otherwise.
I forgive you.
If it was a trade, I would have hit the horn. I would have hit the breaking news. I would have done something. I would not. I definitely would have done that. But instead, I was reacting to a home run, which that was the appropriate reaction. So I'm not apologizing. I'm not taking a suspension.
And now there is a chance, like I mentioned before, that the Sox could pass the Yankees during the stream. That'll be great for all of us. We'll all have a big high five.
Yeah, that'll be big. What were we talking about before you guys ruined my night?
It was so shocking. I don't remember.
We were talking deals and the prospect of making them.
I think we were talking Edgar Renteria, which makes sense for this show.
Yeah, we were talking Red.
It was good. It was a good moment to refocus. It was a good moment to crack open an ice cold Blue Moon. I know that.
Big time.
Wow, the Cubs are getting Mike Soroka.
Ooh, that was good.
Blue Moon was born in a ballpark at the Sandlot Brewery in Denver, Colorado, so it's no wonder why you crave it. Its bold flavor, bright explosion of color, and iconic orange slice ritual guarantees a one-of-a-kind beer experience, perfect year-round. And for the moments that you want a lighter option of your favorite beer, reach for a Blue Moon Light. It's a refreshing wheat beer brewed with real tangerine peel for a lighter, exceptional taste at only 95 calories. Who just cracked that Blue Moon? Is that Coley?
Oh, yeah.
The McMahon cracking open ice cold Blue Moon Light, as all of us probably will tomorrow during the live stream. Inspired by the beer you already love and available year-round, a wheat beer from Blue Moon with exceptional taste and only 95 calories. Brightly brewed with real tangerine peel, tastes light and refreshing. Nothing compares to the great taste of a Blue Moon Light. Blue Moon made brighter. Get Blue Moon Light delivered by visiting get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared. For delivery options, that is get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared. Blue Moon made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Suck one.
Thank you. All right. Talk about this Twin Series a little bit, and we can always get back into trade talk as the situation arises. Yeah, we can do some more Renteria talk some other day.
We got some more Renteria stuff coming up, but we'll get back to that.
I do have a lot of the McAdam outlined from yesterday.
Did you listen to the Fenway rundown or no?
Yes.
Okay, so
he suspends you.
Okay, so you're gone.
So Catillo said in their newest episode that John Henry looks at the Fangraphs World Series odds and then says, "Not high enough for me, so we're not buying." That's a little crazy.
McAdam pushed completely back. McAdam goes, I'm hearing from ownership in the front office that they want to make the playoffs this year, and that's important to them. Even if they get knocked out.
Those are different things also.
Yeah, those
aren't
are
the
separate.
same thing.
Yeah, to me, it says more, though, that, maybe you're not all the way in. Like, if you don't believe you can win the World Series, that's going to stop you maybe from putting the two top 100 prospects.
Your fucking mother.
No.
You fucking asshole. No. Fucking Anthony Volpe, of all people. He sucks. He
Little
sucks.
Dinky solo shot.
Yeah.
That's all he does. He just makes errors and then little dinky solos to make up for it.
And my caption for the fucking Rays video was the standings update's going to hit like crack. And now everyone's probably making fun of me.
You have been counting that game as over since it was like 1-0 in the third.
Your reaction looks even worse at this point.
The whole way, you're like, clearly we're tied with the Yankees. So the caption standings update going to hit like crack. Oh no. That's very definitive.
So many people are going to make fun of me now on the internet.
Yeah.
Fuck, I hate when people make fun of me.
It's not fun.
Ah, shit. Well,
but then you can dunk on them when there's a solo shot or maybe a 2-run blast in extras.
I'm just going to delete the tweet, I think.
Hey.
Well, you were talking about the distance we're getting from the Rays beneath us. That's what you were talking about.
I'm going to post something right now, deleting that last tweet. Shut up.
Slick.
You're asking where it is. It's gone.
Just post a picture of Red Sox Edgar Renteria with no commentary.
That's a good point.
Renteria?
Let's all post a different Renteria on the Red Sox photo.
All right. Edgar Renteria, Red Sox.
This is what we get for him giving up the walk-off to Rafaela. This is the cycle of torture.
People are going to be like, wait, what are they trying to say? They're trading for a Colombian shortstop? People are going to be very confused, I think.
Can just do one. I'll just do one from the 10. He did not look right in a Red Sox uniform. There's certain guys that come over, like Breggy looks perfect. He came over. It's like, yep, Red Sox. Renteria never looked like a Red Sox.
Anthony Volpe still sucks, though. That's the thing.
He blows. He annoys me, too. He thinks he's something he's not.
Well, I hate how Boone protects him and treats him like this helpless child all the time. Like,
it's great, though,
constantly
Yankee
telling
fans
us
call it out every single time.
Oh, what an idiot. He just got, it looks like Austin. All right, so
we're just fucking play-by-play for Rays.
Trent Grisham just bunted, and they got the out at first, and then Austin Wells ran like back to first because he thought it was 3 outs, and then they tagged him out.
Oh, Red Sox style.
Yeah, he thought there was 3 outs, so he started walking back to the dugout. They just tagged him out.
Classic bunt with 2 outs. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Sox Twins.
Yeah, Sox Twins, huh?
Fenway rundown.
Oh yeah, Fenway rundown. Yeah. That. What do we make it? What did Sean McAdams say?
Yeah, he said he's gotten the vibe from ownership and the front office that making the playoffs is really important to them this year, whether it's a first round exit or a second round exit. Like, they're not looking at it as one of those things where, hey, we can't win the World Series. Let's not try. It might be just more along the lines of, yeah, we're not going to give up 2 top 100 prospects for Duran, but we're going to do a lot of the Merrill Kelly, Charlie Morton, maybe a Shane Bieber, maybe a Ryan O'Hearn, and then pick your lottery ticket reliever.
This wasn't in the scoop shop, Jerry, but I'm just going to say it. Is that all right? Well, I can say it here, right? Because then that's technically...
You haven't reported it elsewhere. So
no one else... Fox News has not gotten this. And this isn't a big deal at all.
Something with Fox?
No, not yet. About this, no.
I did read a couple articles with your Ryan O'Hearn report, Steve, today.
I know, I did too. I'm reading it. I'm like, that's my name. What the fuck? I was waiting for like another report to pop up, and it was like,
who reported this? I mean,
I
Steve
think it was on Nesson.
Nesson aggregated Steve.
Yes,
100%.
Nesson did, and so did Sports Illustrated.
Well, that was AI, so that doesn't count.
True.
Yeah, SI is not like a real person. But anyway, yeah, the birdie keeps mentioning Charlie Morton, and I'm like, please stop mentioning Charlie Morton. I would really rather not. So that was the latest. Not even worth aggregating everybody, so please don't.
The issue with Charlie Morton is he's absolutely better than Dick Fitz and Walker Buehler. That's the problem.
Why is that the problem?
He's got a 5.42.
That can't possibly be the highest of high, but also like would inarguably make the back of the rotation better.
Yeah,
I also think there's like a 5% chance there's some like Disney ass arc where he ends his career on like a super high note for a playoff push. Like, you can't rule that out with a guy that close to death.
And if you look, like, since May 1st, it is a much different season. It's a 3.98 ERA, a 4.23 FIP. So that feels, called a number 4 starter, like Coley said, way better than Buehler, way better than what Richard Fitz has been giving you. With a 9K per 9, he's walking about 3 home runs or 1.2 home run per 9, and he has postseason experience. And Ken Rosenthal was the one who kept highlighting his relationship with Cora. But it seems like a lot of the same teams that are all hungry for pitching, whether it's the Mets, who might just be building a super bullpen at this point, and that's their pathway.
What does pitching taste like?
Taste like a baseball? You never licked the baseball?
A lot of tar. It's pretty tar, like a cigarette.
He's almost 42 years old. That's crazy.
Right?
So,
and like, that scares me because look at, they're already managing Crochet's workload.
So Charlie Morton, he had a 10.89 ERA through his first 5 starts. Then they threw him in the bullpen.
Since then.
Then they threw him in the bullpen. And then since May 26th, when he rejoined the rotation, it's a 3.88 ERA. How many strikeouts? 61 strikeouts in 60 and a third innings. Yeah. And the Orioles are 9-2 in those games, and they're bad.
To me, it seems like that it's probably an already agreed upon package, and Craig has that there for 5:58 p.m. if nothing else shakes, and he makes that deal.
Yeah, I wouldn't be stunned at all if they're trying to get like Merrill Kelly or Bieber or something like that. And they're like, O's, hey, we're back, babe. If you want to do that, we'll totally do that. Let's make it happen. I got to say, I didn't do much of a deep dive on Charlie Morton. I was probably trusting the overall numbers a little too much. Like Jerry just said, a lot better the last couple months.
Yeah.
He is 41. I don't know.
It's meh. You just
care.
like,
He's a rental. He's a rental that's pitching well.
The postseason experience does matter.
It's like last year's Nick Pivetta, only he's 20 years older.
It's just hoping he's going to hold up.
He sucked. They put him in the pen. They took him out of the pen. Very good. That's it.
360, 367 FIP on 80 career innings in the postseason. And I do wonder if Cora looks at it and he's like, I want a guy I can trust, a guy who I've seen go out there and do it in big moments. We've seen how Cora leans on those guys in the playoffs. Charlie Morton would check off that box. I just think for a lot of people, they wanted that young, controllable top of the rotation guy. I think everybody's kind of turned their focus to rentals or potential rentals, ranging from the Biebers of the world to whoever. It feels like the ceiling's a little lower on this than I think a lot of people would hope for. The floor is not as bad as people think, though.
He's basically pitched like an entire season in the playoffs. He's made 18 appearances in the playoffs with, like T said, a 3.60. So, done it a lot.
Yeah.
The Pirates wouldn't shock me, whether that's bullpen or starter held. Ugh. And I like that they're just tied to two Marlins pitchers, because I would take either of them.
The thing that grosses me out about Mitch Keller is I feel like he's a less talented Brian Bello, like with lesser stuff. And he's due over $50 million over the next 3 seasons. If you're going to go get a guy who's controllable, go aim for someone who gives you ceiling, like a Sandy or an Edward Cabrera. And I understand the returns would be different. They're looking for 2 elite prospects for both. McAdam had mentioned on Sandy specifically, they said, if you're going to move him, call us before you do it. We want to talk to you about it. We saw them connected over the offseason. I have a hard time getting it up for Mitch Keller. I really do. I think he's a back end arm with lesser Brian Bello stuff. And his K numbers have been going down now. Like it's a 7.1 K per 9. The Sierra's right around 4, just above. It just,
we're doing Sierra.
I don't think he's going to be, if you're going to deal for a controllable arm, I want more ceiling than Mitch Keller. Like Charlie Morton to me, and I know Mitch Keller's having a nice year. It's like a 3.30 ERA, something around there. I think he's much closer to a 4.5 guy. I think he's maybe Rick Porcello is the best way to describe him.
He posts. Yeah, I don't think Porcello's bad. I think it's like a younger version of Morton, kind of. Like I don't.
Morton's stuff's way better.
Sure, but it's more like he's going to be Charlie Morton for longer. But the Pirates like making deals with us, so I don't think it would be expensive. And the Sandy, you said they were connected to him in the offseason. No, they weren't. I just said it on here, and then it became a story. Yeah,
John Morosi reported 12 hours later.
That was not true. It is true now. I want to reiterate that. I am not the reason he's been brought up this time.
They had to separate it a little bit. I don't know.
Maybe the Red Sox were just sifting through offseason pods, being like, what did the McMahon say? Who should we get?
I don't hate it.
Yeah, like this year, Keller, he has a 3.69 ERA. It's a 3.44 FIP. And he's cut his homer rate. It was 1.2 the previous 2 seasons. It's 0.7 this year. The K per 9 dropping to 7.1, though. It was 8.4 the year before, 9.7 the year before that. I don't feel like the stuff pops enough to me.
Future Red Sox Yandy Diaz steps up to the plate. 2 runners on, 1 out. Top of the 10th.
So my take, and we do have a little bit of inside information on this, but I think it makes the most sense. I don't think they're targeting a first baseman. I think they are looking at second baseman.
I don't think that's crazy.
It's both.
It depends what you're doing.
I know
with
it has been both, but it doesn't really make sense for Naylor to go for
away.
That for a package.
Close pitch. Could have gone either way.
And I think they're comfortable playing Campbell at first down the stretch, which they should be. They're not going to get a higher ceiling guy than that for first.
We were staring.
They could for second.
when you look at Ryan O'Hearn and he hasn't really swung.
Diaz shoots the ball the other way.
That's what he does.
Yes.
Ryan O'Hearn, I said
he throws the ball away. Oh no! That should have been a run. Should have been a run.
I said it when Steve's Bird first brought it up. Like Ryan O'Hearn moves me 0
for a Ronda.
Career 2.7 WAR and like 2.1 of it's this year.
Well, to be fair on O'Hearn, like this isn't like the first year.
Jonathan Ronda,
it was like a 117.
No, it isn't. Since he got to Baltimore, he's
years.
been a 120 OPS guy.
Yeah, like he's 130 this year. Like, do I think that is going to exist? I don't.
Also, yeah, first half was way more productive than the last whatever.
Yeah, you go back to June 1st.
Games.
The numbers are rough. But to me, if you're going to play Sedon at second base most days, then you're looking at Romy O'Hearn at first, which I think is as good of a platoon as you're going to find. But if you're going to move Campbell there, like that, figuring out the long-term thing, because if you get Yandy here, not only is he horrendous defensively at first, he's here next year. So, like, you got to find a place for Campbell. Like, I know a lot of people think are like, Christian Campbell got sent down. I'm good. I don't need it anymore. The Red Sox don't feel that way. Like, they believe he is going to be as big of a part of this as anyone. 100% agree.
I would play him at first. The rest of the way, I'd bring him up ASAP. Him and Kyle Harrison.
And you would make a move for a second baseman?
Yeah, based off of a couple of the names we saw they were talking about, at least preliminary. I'm fine with either of those guys.
When I was watching Willie Castro come off the field today, I was like, "Oh my, is he gonna walk across? Is that what's happening?" And then nothing.
That
happened.
Wouldn't move the needle. Willie Castro wouldn't move the needle for me.
But I think at that point, if you're willing to do that, then either it signals you're okay moving Duran or you're going to kill Yoshida.
I think
just move Duran
that
to DH.
Part. Put Duran at DH. Like if they play him at DH the rest of the year and trade him in the offseason, I think that's a perfectly logical plan.
The 0-1.
Like that makes a ton of sense to me. And I don't want to hear, it's going to kill his trade value. No, it won't.
Ball high.
He's been above average as a defender in center field this year. So I think it's pretty clear
Count
that
even at 1.
Left field, he can't read the ball off the bat. Center field, where his athleticism plays, it's much better. I'm not saying he's going to be what he was a year ago, but it'll be good.
Weaver
but it still isn't as good, I don't think, as Raphael in center.
Swings
Roman
right
and
it.
Willie are out there. Like, I think if you're playing all 4 of them, it makes sense. What doesn't make sense is when you're sitting one of them.
Yeah, I'd have to know what the second base alternative is. Depending on that, I think there's an argument for what you're saying.
On deck.
Yeah, I don't want to say the names because there's privileged information and it's not out there at all, but either of those guys I'd be fine with.
Yeah, I was about to say those are names where I'd sit there and I'd be like, all right, like that's a very real conversation.
Because then you're playing Campbell at first. You can have your Ref Snyder be your 4th outfielder.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're setting up away here on the 1-2.
Game 1, Jared.
Ball high and outside.
Bases loaded here in the Bronx.
2-2. 2-2 count. What are you saying, T?
We didn't finish game 1, did we?
No.
Did we start?
No, we didn't start.
Not really.
Trying to finish
Certainly
this game.
Didn't finish it.
Yeah. The 2-2. Foul.
Are we an hour win? Have we started talking about the series?
Nope.
No. Yeah, we talked about it.
I think we actually probably hit on everything at this point.
But it's going to be a very interesting Clark's Catch-Up Series MVP. I will say that.
Pretty excited for that.
Quite the spread, big spread for this series. Have you guys all decided, or are you're gonna make your decision based on what the discussion is during the pod, or?
Oh, I'm pretty decided.
Yeah, me too.
Still a run though. Wow, Dominguez. Out of all the fielders, this guy sucks, and he made a great catch there. Great catch by Dominguez, but it is 4-3 Tampa here in the 10th.
Is McMahon 2 up in the bottom half?
Short porch. Walk off. I feel it.
Yeah, it feels like
Ben Rice.
It feels like
Ben Rice will lead off.
Oh, there you go, T.
It's happening. It already happened.
Oh, wait, did they? Yeah. Ben Rice. It's Rice, Bellinger, Stanton. Smells like a win. Smells like a win for Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to play this game for 4 more hours because
That's That's a 1-2-3 bottom of the 10th. So
I love how before we came on, it's like, all right, nice efficient night. We're streaming for like 20 hours tomorrow, a couple pods. We're gonna have a nice smooth one tonight. Hour 2 of the program. We have not talked about the series for more than 3 seconds.
well, I mean, I feel like we talked about the series quite a bit.
We got some good Renteria talk in there.
Swing and a drive.
That's a
It's
fly
caught in
out.
front of the warning track. Yes, by Trent Grisham. We'll see you in the bottom of the 10th.
That's how the Nesson cameras are on an average pop fly to second base. That's what the cameras tell me.
Yeah.
They go over the monster seats. They don't even show the monster seats. It's just up in
I'm
the
like,
lights
well, the
at
red
that
seat's
point.
in trouble tonight. Oh, no, he's out.
No. And Trevor Story's underneath it.
It was, I mean, there wasn't a ton to talk about. The rain out fucking Hicks thing happened so long ago, and then they've gone on to score 7,000 runs since then. So
that didn't count. Like, I felt so
agreed.
Just like, so we had the views for game 1, and I
felt
thought
so
for
bad
sure it wasn't that bad. It did suck that like they asked us to stay until the game resumed, so they really wasn't a reason to stay. Like we did like the rain delay talk with like Devin, Lenny, and TC. But yeah, there was 3 outs left in the game. They call for the tarp. The Red Sox have the lead. I just need 3 outs, and we're just sitting there. It was fine. Like it's still cool to just like sit on the couch and watch like the like I would be at home watching the rain delay show anyway. So it's cool to like be a part of it. And I don't know, I was like complimenting Steve and
God.
What?
Complimenting Steve.
Yeah, I said
Okay.
What did I say?
Steve is poor.
Yeah,
Steve
Steve
is
is
one of the
poor.
funniest
That was
lines.
not. That
Steve
was,
never
that was
shows
not,
up to tied in the 8th.
that-
I'm literally on tied in the 8th.
I didn't say that on the.
Steve said it was going to be
Nesson.
the best weather day in Boston
I didn't
history.
s- I
Never
didn't s-
said that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that on Nesson.
That was all on Nesson Airwaves.
No,
Yeah.
no, that was on Tied in the
Big
8th.
time.
No, that was on
Big
Tied in the 8th.
time.
I didn't say. Oh, never mind. You're right. I guess because on Tied in the 8th, I was on Nesson. No.
Yep.
No, what
Yep.
I meant,
Yeah.
I'm talking about just the rain delay show.
Okay. All right. That's all you're talking about. Right.
Yeah,
right.
I wasn't talking about you on. Oh, it's Paul Goldschmidt.
See,
I do.
this will. Oh yeah, give us some more updates. This will happen a lot where like
What?
I'll feel very passionately about something in game 1, and then by the time we record, I just don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
So if we had done a show, if this happened in game 3, I think this is a way different show. If the weather fiasco happens in the finale, like
for sure,
or if they
You would
don't
have
win
been
the
tossed
series
7 times by now.
oh yeah,
if they
it would
if
have
they
been the
lost
entire
3-2
program
today. Yeah.
No, big
Correct.
time. Because like I looked up, and I'm checking the Doppler. I care about the weather. I care a lot about the weather. So I'm checking the live Doppler, and it said it was going to start raining in 26 minutes. I fucking look up, and the downpour had begun. The storm of the century had hit Minnesota, and I just knew this is a disaster. This is probably the worst possible thing that could have happened. The odds, by the way, let's just be real quick. The odds that happens the day after we had a massive weather segment on this show where let's say we didn't agree for much of that segment, Jerry, the odds are very slim. So I think that's what I was probably most upset about, is that it happened the very next night.
What
That
didn't
was
we
tough.
agree on? I thought we agreed.
On the big one? Well, no, yeah, the big one happened. We agreed on that. Lives were lost. We agreed on that.
Yeah.
No, we more disagreed on the fact that it's not a before the game weather update. It's weather look ahead for the games. But dude, looking up and seeing that storm happening was the worst thing I've seen ever.
I need you. Were you guys watching the views? No, 'cause you're bad friends.
I was flipping back and forth. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I normally do.
So like this isn't funny, but like it is a little funny. So we were doing this thing where I said, let's, go around the diamond and make your perfect like Red Sox lineup only using players on the 4 World Series teams. And then we did third base and we said Mikey Lowell, that's the third baseman. We got to shortstop and I was like, all right, your options are Xander Bogaerts, Steven Drew, Julio Lugo, RIP, and Orlando Cabrera. And Pap, who was teammates with Julio Lugo, goes,
No.
Julio Lugo died? And I just was like, Pap.
Oh.
I was like, years ago.
This was not recent.
I was like, this was years ago. And he's like, oh, man. I was like, it's not funny because like you're finding out that a teammate of yours passed away, but like it's just so Pap to not have known that.
Was he sad?
Like,
could you see it?
I was going like I had my head in my
2021.
Yeah, it's been
gone
almost
for 4
half
whole
a decade.
years.
Yeah,
It's been an entire college career. Oh damn, I didn't
Schwarber
know.
was on the Red Sox.
Yeah,
No one
Yeah.
told me.
yeah. I mean, like if it was Section 10, we would all be cackling, but it was Nesson, so I was like, get it together, man. Like you can't laugh right now. Like however funny you think this is.
That's unbelievably funny.
Fucking motherfucker. They
Bellinger.
tied it.
Oh,
This
it's triple,
game
too.
is the greatest baseball game you've ever watched.
A
I've
sack
never
fly wins
seen
it.
you so into one.
God damn it. I just want to tie them. That's it.
Mm.
Well, if you had kept your fucking mouth shut, they would have.
Yeah, I think the
Mm.
Rays would have won by now.
I didn't say anything that I didn't say
Pap
nothing.
is funny for a lot of different reasons. One of the biggest ones with what you just said, Jerry, is that I think 99 out of 100 people would, once they realize live that the person passed, would say, I probably shouldn't say on air, like, wait, did he die? It's like, well, very clearly he has passed. Like, we're not just making this up. I'm just going to
Yeah.
maybe when we're off air be like, that
Damn,
actually
man,
happened.
I didn't know.
I had no idea, man. Damn, that's
Yeah.
brutal. He was cool.
Yeah.
But no, Pap is going to say what's on Pap's mind.
Pap's gonna Pap, man. You know?
Pap's always, Pap's
Yeah,
gonna
Pap and
Oh, man.
Elsie.
Oh my God, I can't say 90% of what Pap said in that clubhouse. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a hoot.
So they lose that first game. And as I mentioned earlier, shout them out. Props to the Sox for winning the next two, especially under the conditions that they did. This plane ride, can we talk about the plane ride for a second?
I'm actually
So-
most invested in that. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was kind of the story of the series. They even changed their celebration. So like they went from like the plane thing to the fucking whatever this is, and then they just ditched the whatever this is. I think that's stupid anyway. And like they started doing like just the plane. I like the plane thing because I understand like the team needs their inside jokes and whatever. I want to be in on it. I feel like the fans want to feel like they're a part of it. So when you have the stupid fucking thing and everyone's like, what's that? Or like, you know, it's kind of like the old people test when like old people be like, well, what's that? And then the young people want to be like, oh, let me explain it to you. We can't explain. We have no idea. No one knows what the fuck that is. And I don't like that. I don't like when it's an inside thing and the fans can't be a part of it. We know what the fucking plane thing is now.
I'm honestly surprised that we don't hear about bad flights more often. I mean, these guys fly so much over the course of a season. You would think this would be like a yearly occurrence of like, worst flight of the year just happened and guys were puking and, you know, Whitlock's not going to pitch. I mean, I don't think this is saying anything we can't say on here. Will let us know ahead of time. Like, that's the worst flight I've ever been on. That was an absolutely atrocious flight and like players aren't feeling great. And then obviously those reports start coming out. But no, the celebration's great. Also, it just a lot of cellies, to your point, Jerry, just kind of, even if it's an inside joke, they don't look that cool. They're kind of like, oh, okay, you're going to do it. Even Yoshida, I know he hasn't been on base that much, but he just goes like, fuck it. Like he doesn't even want to do it. The plane, everyone should want to do the plane. That's cool. When you're running and you're just like a plane now, I love that.
It's also
now
like
we
they don't
get
know
it.
who the originator is.
And we all know we're all in on it, which is great.
Wait, what?
Story said they don't know who started doing it. Story was like, I just saw somebody else
Can
doing
we just
it,
go back and look?
I think
Yeah,
we have to
could
go and look
yeah.
at the game film. But like they asked Story, like, oh, like who started? He's like, I have no idea. He's
Was
like,
it Willier maybe? Maybe Willier?
Now,
I
Willier was
can't
late.
remember.
It might have been JD. I don't know.
Yeah, Willier
I've
had
never
heavy
called
legs.
him JD. Why the fuck did I just call him JD?
JD?
But yeah, it might have been Duran.
JD?
I also, it was very weird to hear Cora. I hate you. To hear Cora say he slept through the entire thing.
What?
That was very funny. Let's be okay.
I paused. I didn't want to cut him off.
Hold on.
What?
I gotta say it's call it
I don't know.
me.
Hold up.
Steve.
Wait, back to you, Jared.
All right, me. All right. So I will say this. This is going to sound, Steve?
No, I'm good. I'm putting it down. Sorry. It's not supposed to be up anymore. Back to you.
Okay. I will say, Tile? No.
I just want to see if it worked.
It does. I want to say this. I can't remember where we were going. Maybe you do, Steve. There's a reason why I wouldn't remember. We were flying somewhere, and I think you and Mikey were like, holy fuck, man, that turbulence. It was crazy. And I was like, what turbulence? I was sitting in the front row. You guys were sitting in the poor people seats in like row 38 fucking middle seat. And you guys were like, oh my God, the turbulence. And I was like, not a bump. So it would make sense why Cora didn't feel anything. I'm sure I don't know how that's possible, but it is different in the very front of the plane compared to the back of the plane.
Well, you and people don't know this, but I'm going to tell them, Jared, you fly planes.
Thank you.
You're a pilot of planes. You don't want to say it. You don't want to show off, but I'll just say it for you. Anytime we go to like All-Star or go on any of these trips, and we went to St. Louis, the St. Louis, you were flying the plane.
I was
so
flying
you
the
have
plane.
control over it. It's kind of like when I don't like being a passenger on the car in a car ride, because then you just don't know like when the brakes are coming or any of that. Yeah. You knew exactly what was happening. Mikey and I were holding on for dear life back there. One of the funniest things was the Giolito quote, by the way, where he's like, we were going up, down, right, left. And I was like, yeah, maybe I should put my seatbelt on. I'm like, yeah, you probably should put your seatbelt on. But I don't think any of these guys wear those on the flights.
Yeah, guys, there were a couple people bruised, apparently. Like Whitlock getting an IV. Like, that feels serious, man. It's one thing to be sick or have motion sickness and be like, we got to get some fluids in this guy or it might be over. They're like, Whitlock looked white as a ghost on Monday night. I'm like, it's been on land for 12 hours, man. What happened? Like, he got his ass beat.
He says, I know there's another one looming in a few days. I just can't be up there.
I gotta read this real quick because this is the exact Giolito quote. 45 minutes straight of left, right, dropping down. At least on a roller coaster, you know when the drop is coming, or you know when you're rolling right or you're rolling left. You can see it. But sitting on a plane, it was like, oh boy. At one point, I kind of flew up out of my seat. I was like, okay, it's time to put the seatbelt on. I find that very funny. It's like 40 minutes in. I'm like, okay, let me put this thing on. Like this is getting. I think this is some real turbulence now. Now that it's almost an hour long of turbulence, it's bad. I suck with turbulence, Jerry. Like when you were flying the plane, you didn't have any. Mikey and I were holding on for dear life.
I'm sorry.
If you have
about
consistent turbulence, I think we're dead. Like I always think that thing's going down, even though it's like, oh well, plane's never gone down from. Yeah, well, that's easy to say when you're on the ground. Like when you're saying all the facts after the flight's over, it's like, right, that's fine. But when you're up in the air in a metal tube, 30,000 feet up, like you think you're dead.
I'm not trying to show off right now, but if you strap me with a heart monitor during the worst turbulence of your life, it would be just like I was taking a nap. I don't give a fuck about turbulence. Not a single flying, no pun intended, fuck about turbulence. I am chilling. Like, I do not care. Part of it is because, and I've never even fact checked this, Coley's just like, no planes have ever gone down from turbulence, so I don't care. Right. The second part is, what a way to go. I mean, what a way to go. What a story that would be to go down via plane. Steven?
I was thinking this earlier, but I'm glad we're now on the plane talk.
Mm-hmm.
This is very dark, but we're talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell happens if the Red Sox plane just crashed? Like, well,
the Woo Sox.
What's the hell? It's just the
We're
Woo
riding
Sox?
the Woo Sox all the way, baby.
I mean,
jokes aside, I think that's what happens, right?
Yeah, you call them all up.
Yeah, I think there's also a draft. I think it would happen in the off season where like teams would be able to protect X amount. Like it would almost be like if you were a brand new team. Like I think there is something in the bylaws for this.
That would talk about the worst thing ever. Like your entire team just goes down and now you have to redraft from the start. You're basically an expansion team, right? At that point,
right?
You're just basically
that was what I was looking for. Yeah, it basically
didn't this happen
draft.
to a soccer team?
This happened to a football team, right? It's happened to a couple teams. Yeah, Marshall's the one I'm thinking of.
Vaughn Grissom would be the happiest man on the planet.
I think they would find a way to still not use him.
That plane goes down, he tweets out, "It's my time now."
Y'all thought y'all were stopping me, bro. Yeah. Not today.
Y'all thought I was finished. He just comes in.
Wait, who did this happen to? The Marshall football
University?
Team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Randy Moss.
There's a whole movie about it.
It's why Caleb.
Wait, that was really good. That was really good.
That he knows Randy Moss went to Marshall,
or that he knows Randy Moss. Yeah, that was big.
I mean, I was Randy Moss.
Congrats to him on beating cancer.
Yeah,
big up to Randy Moss.
Shout him out.
Straight cash, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened when that one went down?
It's why Caleb always wears a Marshall shirt when he flies.
What?
Super fucked up.
He what?
Well, like because Marshall wouldn't go down twice? Is it like a reverse psychology thing?
No, it's to make it's because he's Caleb. It's to make people super uncomfortable.
When did this happen? When did this happen?
He does it on multiple flights. Like he just sits there, double thumbs up. Like, when did the plane crash? That was I mean,
1970.
Marshall was the movie.
I was on a plane with Caleb when Kobe's helicopter went down.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, imagine being in the air for receiving that news. But yeah,
that's why I never get the Wi-Fi. I don't want to know news on the ground. It's not my problem when I'm in the sky.
I guess so. Yeah.
Did anyone live from this?
The Marshall one?
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
Well, Travis Barker lived, right? I always think about him. Like he survived.
Didn't they crash on like the runway though?
Yeah.
Oh.
They didn't. I think they got off the ground, but not crazy high.
I apologize to anyone who's listening to this podcast while on a flight.
Yeah, it's why I don't like talking planes on podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the
no
one
survivors.
that
Killed all 75. T.
All 75.
That's crazy.
What year is this?
1970.
It's been 55 years.
It's been all right.
So my sister-in-law had been up here all month. Her and her family live in Hawaii. They had been in Maine all month. They flew back over the weekend. Yesterday, that earthquake happens off the coast of Russia. Immediate tsunami alert. They have to go to the highest point of the island. Like, can you imagine the flights that landed yesterday afternoon in Hawaii and you immediately touch down? And it's like, there's a big fucking wave coming right for you.
Stay in the
that's
air.
The worst.
You got to stay in the air.
But I'm saying some of them landed at like 1 in the afternoon, and then the earthquake happened at 2. You know what I mean? That's where it's just like, what of all the times to be here, now I have to endure this. I think there were no casualties.
Yeah, when I saw the Russia earthquake, sometimes I like to watch the videos of like the biggest tsunamis in history. And there was one that happened like 100 years ago. That was like, they say is like 500 feet high. If you have never seen the video, you should look it up.
For videos.
It looks crazy. It's the scariest thing I've ever seen in the entire world.
What?
I'm worried about Japan tsunamis all the time. Like it's just on my mind.
You're worried about that?
Yeah,
yes.
you won't be there.
Could happen here though.
He's thinking of the people.
No.
You gotta respect that.
No, he's not. He's thinking about what if that happens to me here. That's not what he's...
It's part.
He's doing that classic thing when a tragedy happens. Like, I mean, that could have been. No, it couldn't have been, dude. This was
no, man.
No.
People
this is in
talk
Japan,
like that,
bro.
It takes one big wave for shit to get crazy, bro.
The waves are a problem.
And I'm near water now.
Bro, you laugh, man. You get one big wave, you ain't gonna be laughing anymore. I promise you that.
Yeah. Like that's all it takes. Just one big wave and life is different after that.
It was in
As if
Latuya
waves
Bay.
can just be massive out of nowhere. Just one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the
Latuya
tsunami
Bay.
is kind of out of nowhere.
No,
Oh
true.
my god.
But
Yeah, tectonic plates and shit like that.
Yeah, it's a real problem.
tsunamis are rough. Yeah, it's not good.
Once you know the ocean's coming for you, it's like I feel pretty confident against a lot of stuff. What, T?
No, I'm just thinking about if it was coming
The
for
ocean.
me. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, you're cooked. Big flipped.
Yeah, the country's
See, you
flipped.
gotta-
If
higher ground,
if the AO comes for us, we're cooked.
Well, see, you're on the Cape, right?
I think we're the first to go.
Yeah, there's no high ground on Cape Cod.
Yeah,
I don't know.
no.
You can get to like the third story
And not
of
a lot
building.
of ways out, too. Like there's just two bridges.
The Sagamore would
traffic.
be a nightmare. Yeah.
I'd
No
be on
chance.
top of
People
the
would
bridge when
not-
it's happening.
They
Yeah,
had
your
like
best
a
chance might be on the bridge.
They had like a 5-hour heads up in Hawaii, 5 or 7 hours to get to higher ground.
That's
Mm.
even
They did.
worse. Like, I don't want to know for 5 to 7 hours I'm about to get cooked.
Hawaii's highest ground's it's higher than you would think.
Oh, they got the volcano thing going on.
Volcanoes. Yeah, so they can get pretty high, but it's still not like what you want to do.
No.
Mm.
No.
Red Sox lose 5-4. Giolito in game 2. I mean, back on track, fair, unfair. I feel like that's sure. A very much a back on track type start for Lucas Giolito. 6 innings, 5 hits, only 1 earned run, couple walks, 5 strikeouts. That's beautiful. I'll take that 10 times out of 10 from Lucas Giolito.
He had his changeup again. 9 whiffs on it, 13 total on the day. But when you see he has his fastball command, all of a sudden the changeup plays and he's a completely different pitcher. And they're trying to implement the curveball a little bit more too, which seems to be kind of coming along.
I love his pace. When he's cooking, great pace, Jerry. It's just, you honestly, if you're looking at your phone, you might miss Giolito innings, which is a compliment to Giolito.
He does have great pace. Has great hair, too. Very handsome.
Good tats.
Roman Anthony was kind of in the mix all series long from an offensive standpoint. He got the scoring started with an RBI knock in the 3rd. Breggy, RBI double in the same inning. TS10. 2-run bomb. TS10, Matt McCarthy. All Matt McCarthy had to do was call out TS10, and he just lit a fire under his ass. He hasn't stopped hitting since Matt McCarthy called him out. Coley wanted to call this a garbage time home run. It's not. It's kind of an if you ice it, then that's. I mean, by the way, the Red Sox. Well, Jarren Duran hit a home run in the 5th inning to make it 5-0 Red Sox, and they needed more than that to win this game. It ended up being an 8-5 ball game. So
tonight's was, but he hit the piss out of it, so I don't even care.
TS10 had an RBI double in the 9th to make it 7-3. Willier made it 8-3, and then whatever. You had the dickhead home run in the 9th that no one cares about.
I cared about it because it made Chapman have to come in the game, and that's fucking infuriating.
It was.
I wasn't that mad.
Did they really have to
the last time?
I agree. He got the 3 outs. Alcala did if Trevor Story doesn't make the error. So I would have taken the chance, but whatever. Chapman comes out and he hits 101, and at least everyone feels better after that. You know he's healthy.
That's why I was fine with it. Like the last time he was on a mound, it wasn't a pretty sight. So it was good that it was just like, all right, he's completely fine.
And Whitlock earlier in the game came out, 2 Ks, scoreless inning. Like to see him on the other side of it too is a good sign.
I gotta say, seeing Mickey Gasper like that, it's like, yeah, he's the same, man. That's the same guy that we had. You feel bad, the family's in the crowd. That strike 3 there is probably what we would all look like facing Aroldis Chapman. You don't normally see an MLB player that's just kind of like, he did this like
3 pitches.
Swing. I know. It was very much what you do when you go in the batting cage you're not supposed to be in. It's like, no. You should stay in this one. Don't go to the one that's for the varsity players. But yeah, I guess that barely even counts as an outing. And then to y'all's point, we get to see that he can hit 101 with the sinker. So it's a big deal.
Yankees.
Ryan McMahon walk off. Jerry doesn't even tell me after I said it an hour ago.
I didn't want to interrupt you guys.
Disgusting.
Jeez.
You've changed.
Disgusting.
It was an exciting game. Update. It was an exciting game. Just like it's exciting to have a puppy. So shout out to Dr. Dennis Black for creating Rough Greens. Here's the good news. With thousands of testimonials and 5-star reviews every month, Rough Greens is now the #1 all-natural dog supplement in America. They have helped millions of pups like mine. Shout out Ace. Stay active and be healthy, and your pup could be next. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add 1 scoop of Rough Greens. Fetch a free Jumpstart trial bag for your dog today. You just cover the shipping. Go to roughgreens.com. Use the promo code SECTION10. That's RUFFgreens.com. Promo code SECTION10. That's 10. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
On the bright side, maybe the Yanks winning makes the Rays more likely to move Yandy. We're going to be positive.
Mm-hmm. This close to the deadline, I do wonder if any of this really changes approaches from a front office, but
probably not a team like the Rays.
I'll agree with you though, T, because Yandy would be interesting. Jerry?
The Rays will do some wild shit no matter where they are in the stand. Then they go to the World Series and then trade Blake Snell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They also tried to trade for Chris Paddock. They were part of those discussions.
Good for them.
Despite
Red Sox
selling
win
Danny
8-5.
Jansen.
I will say real quick with game 2, some very interesting calls on the broadcast. I was surprised with the Bader one. To Coley's point in that tweet, like, did I see that right? I think he robbed a homer, and it was a pop out to short. What the hell? I genuinely thought like the TV was wrong, like something was wrong with the image or something. But that'll happen. We've talked about that before. That'll happen. It was funny though to see the Twins broadcast, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's probably what that should sound like.
You know what else was a little weird about the broadcast?
What do you got?
His mechanics were way off there, kind of overthrew, coming down the mound, follow through. 1-0. Fouled off. The end of the bat.
The man is fearless.
I swear it's not intentional. I use the word.
Don't use the word.
I'll get nailed for it. I know it. I gotta find a new adjective.
I'm starting to get concerned, you know? Like it's like when your child is lashing out for attention. I feel like that's what's happening. It's like, did I not love you enough? Did I not hug you tight enough this morning before you went to school? Did you not enjoy the presents that I bought for you on your birthday? Like, did we not love you enough, Will Flemming? Steve?
You know what I fear?
What?
I fear this the most with the F-bomb Will Flemming stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hearing that, and we've heard a lot of Will calls over the years. We obviously think he's great. I can tell that wasn't intentional. Weirdly enough, I would feel better about this if it was intentional, because then I feel like we could tell him, hey, come on, we can't be doing this, because then at least he can unplug that. I think the way he's going about it, it's so ingrained in him to say the F-bomb that it might keep happening, and we might have to keep tossing him, unfortunately.
Coley, I know you have thoughts.
I just don't even like we know he said it, right? Like I feel like we're a little guilty even replaying it. We could bleep that out. We don't have to air that filth on our airwaves.
Yeah. The thing about Will, when he drops the F-bomb, he hits every syllable.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You don't miss any letters.
Yeah. Will.
What did Monaco say?
You're gonna get banged for that one. Yeah.
The last half inning of today's game was legit the Clark's catch-up breakdown. Like, it was just them two, like, working hard, very hard, trying to pick. Like, Monaco has the stats. Fleming's like, I don't want those stats. Give me something else. Monaco's like, I don't have them. Like, they were genuinely worried and trying to get their vote together.
Panicked.
I was like, if you don't know about this, you'd be so confused.
Oh God. There was one inning, had to shower, so went with the radio call. And they don't even say Clark's. They're just like, oh, this could impact the ketchup. I'm thinking of Reginald. I'm thinking of everybody. Like, this could impact the ketchup? What the fuck are you talking? What does that mean?
Yeah, Reginald, I mean, he's just beside himself at this point.
Well, imagine if this was like relish or something, and then this could have a big impact on that relish. You'd be like, what the? Huh?
Yeah. Zach Littell just went to the Reds.
That was quick. Look at the Reds.
I know they're doing it.
They're not that far back.
Deals.
They're not
Probably
that far
couple
back.
zone.
Deals.
Yeah, they're right up the ass of the Padres?
Yeah, 3.5 games back from the middle of the ass of the San Diego Padres.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Key Brian Hayes, they're going to fix him.
Red Sox win 8-5.
Mm-hmm.
And the series finale was today. And I thought today was going to be a game where the Clark's Ketchup MVP just said, I'm fucking here. Like, I am the ketchup. And Then I started to see the votes come in, and I was like, the battle for catch-up is going to be down to the wire, I believe, today. Yeah. So in this game that the Red Sox won handedly, you had Roman Anthony get a couple knocks out of the leadoff spot. You had Jarren Duran going nuts. You had TS10 launching another one. Willier getting on the action. Romy fucking just said, "Oh, no, Will position player." Wham! Like he didn't give a fuck. Yoshida, same thing. Rafaela had a knock. Connor Wong with his first multi-hit game of the season, one of which was for extra bases. Yeah, that happened. So this game started off TS10 in the second, solo bomb, second straight game with a home run. Toro had a sac fly. Duran RBI knock. Yoshida with the 2-run knock. That was a big swing at the time. This is the 5th inning. This made it a 6-1 ball game. It was 4-1. Yoshida, bases loaded knock. 6-1 ball game. Duran says, whammo, fucking 2-run bomb, second deck, hit the shit out of it. Willier comes in, RBI knock in the 9th inning, and this is when the floodgates open. This is when they put in a position player. Romy, 3-run bomb, makes it 12-1. Massa, back-to-back, smell you later, 13-1. So it was kind of like this was a ball game halfway through. You look up and you're like, oh, they kicked the shit out of them. It was a ball game about halfway through this one. And then they really turned on the Jets, no pun intended. But the standout today was Duran. It was back-to-back games with a home run. You could make the case, I guess, that TS10's home run got the party started, and it was 2 straight games with a home run after him struggling. Like he's had like another hot month, cold month, hot month, cold month. But now maybe we're starting the hot month again. So it's going to be interesting to see how the voters see this. Brian Bello, the Bello boys, we're up again. I don't love the 4 walks. I don't know that I can nitpick the 4 walks when you go 7 innings and only allow 1 earned run and 5 hits. I don't know. And the 1 earned run was on 1 swing. It wasn't like a stress-filled inning. It wasn't like knock, walk, knock,
ball
whatever.
Out of the zone.
Yeah, it was 1 swing. So I can't get too down on Bello. 7 innings, 1 earned run. Huh?
I think he had 4 innings of under 10 pitches in this game.
Yeah, he was cruising.
So it was like the walks kind of came over across like a 9-pitch spectrum. Like he went 3-1 walk and then a 4-pitch walk 2 batters later. Outside of that, yeah, he was as clean as a whistle.
The man has conquered the sun. 2.88 ERA in day games this year, 6.94 back in 23, 4.09 last year. And Cora, just credit it to him having sex and having children. Like now that he has to get up and take care of his kids, he's a morning guy. So like you never have to worry about Brian Bello being a vampire anymore.
And Bello said the same thing in the postgame. And he wasn't even saying it as a joke, because I read the Cora one as a goofy, but then Bello's like, no, I have kids. I have to get up early. I'm like ready to go earlier.
Like his next start will be in August. He's got a 3.19 ERA this deep into the season. Like the FIP's going to be higher, of course, but in the real world, he's holding a low 3s ERA into August.
Dude, my favorite Bello stat by far, basically all of May, he couldn't go 5 innings. It was considered 4 innings, 4 1/3, 4 2/3. He could not go 5 innings. The shortest outing he's had in all of June and all of July is 5 innings. And I think on average, they're like, he's pushing 6 to 7 innings a start. And I know what was it today? How deep did he go today? 7?
7.
Yeah, he goes 7.
93 pitches.
He's even got the little goofy at the end where he's like fake going to the clubhouse and not wanting to shake Cora's hand. I'm like, this guy's feeling it right now. He is absolutely cruising. And the sample size isn't even a sample size. To Coley's point, we're looking at the season now. You can even start throwing in those short outings and it doesn't even mess up his season stats. That's how good the last 2 months have been for Brian Bello.
You just don't watch anymore and expect things to go wrong when he has a moment. Like Matt Wallner takes him deep. You're like, okay, he's going to settle right back in and he's going to get to it. Even in the 7th inning where like, obviously the game was pretty out of reach at that point, but back-to-back strikeouts with 2 on and 1 out, like to finish the day strong and go out there. I know Byron Buxton didn't play in this series and Carlos Correa didn't play today, but that's what Brian Bello should do. He gave you length, good production as well. It's only 1 earned run over 7. taking care of business. That's what you need out of Brayan Bello, and he's been doing it for 2 months.
And to that point, how many times have we seen in the first couple of years of Brayan Bello, the Sox will start scoring runs, and then he just gives those up immediately. He just gives them right back. It'll be 6-1, and then he leaves, and it's 6-4, and he's like, hitting the glove on his hand and pissed off. That's just not happening anymore. I'm not going to say that's like never going to happen again in his career, but as of right now, during this stretch, he is holding his part of the deal down, and if the Red Sox lineup can give him like 4 runs, they're probably going to win the game.
And he continues to improve with the changeup. 4 whiffs on it today, tied for his most whiffs on any pitch with the sweeper. Like, yes, the changeup isn't getting thrown to the degree, usage-wise, it did a couple years ago, 16% in this start, but we've seen the development of the sweeper. We know what he can do with that sinker. He knows where to pick the spots with the changeup right now to get swing and miss. That's a major thing for him because that's something he did not have for a majority of the year.
It's 13 straight starts with 3 earned or less.
Yeah, adding the cutter is
very
really
impressive.
The Bello boys are up.
Changed him.
Bello boys have never been more up. Yeah, feels great to be a day one Bello boy.
Shout out Chris Murphy too.
I knew I was gonna tee you up on that too.
I'm sorry.
I was literally gonna say what?
No, Middlebrooks was like T. He was like, "Hey, Chris Murphy's been great," and I'm like, T would love hearing this right now.
Yeah, I was literally about to be like, T, give the shout out that I know you want to give.
Well, I thought he should have went longer in the first game. I would have given him a little more length.
I agree with you. Yeah, I think was that Monday? Yeah, I agree with you.
They went to Alcala, and then he was fighting for his life again.
But that's the thing, like, if you see Alcala coming out to pitch, you're not going to be like, oh shit, we're in trouble. No. Like he's been iffy the last 3 times out. 3 times out. Yeah.
Well,
if
also,
you want to count,
this is Minnesota. This is where he sucked, right? He's like, I only know how to suck here, so these don't count. This series.
Him and Duran being best friends in the bullpen. You see them talking the entire game, like right on the edge or whatever it was. But yeah, it
pretty
is
wild to do the hug stuff there. By the way, if you're not getting dealt this time of year,
they should all be in prison, all of them. Anyone who participated, and that's where it was like they were doing it. They were like the coaches were in on it. I was like, no wonder this team fucking stinks. Like what? Focus. What are you doing? You're getting your doors blown off, laughing about fake trades. Like what are you doing?
Yeah, Duran with the weird ass touch hug. Willie Castro getting pulled despite a trade not being done, and then them throwing Griffin Jacks and then pulling him extremely quickly.
Dude.
It's like, are you trying to get people fired here? Like, you want somebody hurt? Like, what are you doing?
What was the Jacks move, by the way? And I feel like a moron. I didn't know the 8-run thing. Hand up there. Was not fully aware that it needed to be 8+ to pitch a position player. But if I'm Jacks, I'm more upset than he was. What, I come in so you can get to the limit to put a position player in who's then going to give up my base runners? What the fuck is that? And I might get traded, so now I might come out here and get hurt and have no trade value.
That's where it was like, this is just horrible asset management. Like, why is he in this game at all?
Yeah, sometimes you don't have to overthink it. That was one of the more moronic moves I've seen in years, having him out there in that situation. And then just disrespectful to pull him. It's like, all right, if you're going to pitch him, why the fuck is he getting pulled to then obviously have Clemens? It's funny that they weren't even just like light earned runs. It was then bang, like Romy hits a moonshot. It's okay, thanks, that's great. Gonna tack that onto my ERA. Appreciate that. That was odd. I didn't expect Rocco to do that.
Massa knew that was his moment. He's like, if I don't lift the ball right now, man, we're gonna be in big trouble here. Let me lift this one out, give myself a homer, and we'll keep it moving.
That phrase is very true. It's like it looks the same on the stat sheet on the back of the baseball card. It's like, that is true. The season's long enough that like a month from now, you're not gonna be like, oh, that was off of Cody Clemens. No, it's gonna look like you hit it off a real guy.
Only if he hits more.
True.
No, I know. If that's the only one, then yes, it's very clear the Cody Clemens home run. You do need to blend it in with some other good swings.
Right. Like Romy's will blend in perfectly.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And who else? It was only 2 bombs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 2. And somebody might have had
immediately roped a single, and then who fucked it up? Oh, Wong fucked it up.
Yeah. I do get worried in those positions because I don't want Brock Holt to lose his record for slowest pitched ever. Someone was coming for it the other day, not in this series, but I think someone threw like 33 or 34. It's like, it's about to say, slow down, speed up, brother. That we can't have Brock losing that record.
think it was Michael F. Hurley who was like, I understand you play second, but you're Roger Clemens' son. This is the fastest you can throw. I didn't think that was a terrible point.
Nah, he was doing I think he was doing the too cool thing. Like, I think he can probably throw upper 70s or like 80, but I think he wanted, if they were earned runs, to be like, well, it was 52. Like, what the hell? I think it's almost worse if you're trying to throw hard, you're Clemens' kid, and then you give up 3 bombs. It's like, that doesn't look great. Both look bad, but still.
Yeah, both look bad.
Oh, wow. Cody Clemens struck out Shohei Ohtani a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
So he's Pat Light.
And dude, his fucking celebration. Holy shit. Fist pump and all. Wasn't even the last out of the inning.
Wouldn't you?
I guess.
I'd fist bump. Especially in a blowout, right? So you can do the goofy Sally and no one really blames you.
I think there was an award for position player if you were able to strike out Shohei Ohtani presented by Ethos, Steve.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
was
was
it like a cash prize that they did or what? Like it was something like award.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they always do these cash prizes that are like really costing the company a lot of money. When you really think
I think
about
it was like $50 million just to strike out Shohei if you're a position player.
50 or 55, something like that.
That's why Cody was so excited.
No, exactly. That's
right.
The only reason why it'd be that
right,
pumped,
because he was
right?
like, $55 million from Ethos. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was, dude, trust me, it was a lot of money. I still don't know why they did it, dude. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You catch my drift, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ethos. Right?
A lot of us know that we need life insurance to protect our family's financial future if anything happens to us. And one of the biggest excuses for putting it off might be that you think it's too expensive. But don't be silly. With Ethos, you can get affordable life insurance easily online. You love Ethos, right, Jared?
I love Ethos. I've always loved Ethos, yes.
Yeah, you got a family.
Yeah, I have a whole ass family.
Mm-hmm. And you got a dog. Your dog still peeing or no?
No doing peepees. Yeah, no peepees in the house.
All right, that's big. Ethos loves to hear it. The traditional life insurance process is complicated, but Ethos has made it fast and easy. Life insurance is more affordable than you think. With Ethos, you can get a free quote and customize a rate that fits your budget. You can get up to $3 million in coverage. Some policies, I love this, as low as $2 a day billed monthly. Ooh, that's beautiful. Lock in your rate today. Since premiums can go up as you age, Ethos makes it fast and easy to protect your family's future in minutes, not months. No medical exam required. You just answer a few health questions 100% online. Get a quote in as little as 10 minutes. You can get same-day coverage without ever leaving your damn house. Ethos is a trustworthy company that disrupts the traditional life insurance industry. 3 million families have completed their applications and trusted Ethos to help find the right coverage. Ethos has a 4.8 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot with over 2,400 reviews. And yes, that's a beautiful thing. Protect your family with life insurance from Ethos. Get your free quote today at ethos.com/section 10. That is ethos.com/section 10.
Thank you, Ethos. Thank you so much. Should we do catch up? Do we do justice to the series?
I think so. Yeah.
I will say one thing from the first game that did piss me off. I'll be very quick. Continuing to let the number 9 hitter fuck you up is crazy. If you look at
0.99 with like a 276 OPS at the time.
Yeah, Deshaun Kersey Jr., ridiculous. And you walked Christian Vasquez before that, who people want him back. I don't know why, besides nostalgia reasons. But right now, if you look 1 through 9, when the Red Sox face those slots in the lineup, the 9th hole is the second highest batting average and the second highest OBP of any spot in the lineup the Red Sox go up against. I don't know if it's a mental thing, a game plan.
It's a bad stat, but good job by you.
The fact that the number 9 hitter is technically the second hardest hitter for you to get out, absurd.
Atrocious. Yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
It feels like it's the hardest batter to face. Like, that's how it's gone recently. It's like, seriously? How many times we walk in the 9 guy, too? It's
frequently.
Ridiculous.
All the time.
It's how the game, you get lost the game that way, too.
Mm-hmm.
was divine. Minnesota story time. Chapman's back just fine. Ketchup. It's flowing. Bello in the sun, glowing. Duran, star showing. Series of Taikus by Tyler Milliken.
I have noticed a trend. Once he gets to the second set, like the pace does change a little bit. I don't know if he's on with the beat. Yeah, you lose the beat in the second Taiku, but it's all
Sometimes
good.
you got to wrap
That first
off
one's
beat
really
a little
good.
bit. Thank you.
Yeah, first one, Taiku of the Year nominee for the first one.
Let's go.
The second one I feel like could have been a nominee, but like do you want to try it again? I want to hear the second one again.
One more time?
From the top. Let's
Ketchup
let's
came
hear
in at
that.
a weird time.
Yeah. Let's hear that. Yeah, it was like ketchup. Then you deliver the line. All right. Yeah. Let's from the top. Let's get that second Taiku. And
Thank you. Ketchup, it's flowing. Bello in the sun, glowing. Duran, star showing.
I like that one too. I don't think I've ever had like two. Are you allowed to pick two nominees for Taiku of the Year from the same set? I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that.
Why not?
Please. Is it because you don't want too many nominees by the end of the year? You want like a fair
I
amount
feel like
to
there's
pick from?
at this point there's probably what 5, 6.
Yeah, it's not a ton.
In the 5 to 10 range. Yeah, probably closer to 5 than 10.
Even though I think a lot of people would say this year compared to the last two, they are a step above this year.
Yeah,
I feel like
They're
last
really
year-
good. Sometimes you'd rhyme the same thing with the same thing. Like I think you're doing a really good job of spreading it out.
and I think you also need to take into consideration like some of the things that he has to include in the Taiku happen right at the end of the game. So like if someone hits a walk-off, that has to be part of the Taiku, and you have to make it rhyme. So I mean, I respect the shit out of the Taikus. I know I fucked up a couple episodes ago and I forgot, but I also, again, I didn't have my fucking notes. You know what I'm saying? So
It's okay.
yeah, I think let's just because we have a high standard here, we got one Taiku of the Year nominee out of that batch, and I want to keep it that way. Not
It's a
to say
dub
that
for
it's
me.
ineligible,
No,
but
I
it's
think it'd be
really
fair.
gonna. Yeah, it's really gonna blow my balls off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So. The Clark's Ketchup Series MVP brought to you by Clark's Ketchup. Drizzle that ketchup. This vote figures to be quite competitive. An even spread. It may come down to the winner of this ketchup may only get 4 votes. I'm very interested to see where it goes. So, without further ado, I don't want to call it one of the most highly anticipated, but definitely one of the most highly debated ketchups of the year. We go to the vote. With the first vote for this 2 out of 3 series win against the Minnesota Twins here in late July, the last series before the trade deadline. The first vote for Clark's Catch-Up Series MVP goes to Steven.
Packet to Trevor Story for some big wins in this series. His consistency this year has been great. He probably obviously had a tough stretch to start. I wanted him DFA'd. The Red Sox are not in playoff position right now without Trevor Story. Packet to Ceddanne Rafaela for consistently yawning while making web gems. This guy is just... he's a joke in the field. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. That's actually a play, multiple plays that he's made that I wouldn't get too excited because this is what he does every single game. Packet to Connor Wong for getting on base 3 times in the finale. I didn't know that was legal. Packet to Roman Anthony for getting on base seemingly every time he's up and being the calm spark plug at the top of the lineup that the Red Sox haven't had in quite some time. But my series MVP goes to a guy that I talked to on Friday, and since talking to him and telling him to hit the ball, he's hitting .458 with a 1560 OPS, 8 extra base hits, 8 RBIs, and 6 runs. He had a 1687 OPS in this series, was on base at least twice in every game, and he's a dude that I'm praying they don't trade. My Clark's Catch-Up Series MVP is Jarren Duran.
You know what? Jake, who you got for Clark's Catch-Up Series MVP? Okay, it's a TS10 for Jake. So that's 1 vote Duran, 1 vote TS10. The Mick man, Coley Mick.
So I think this is a series where I think both starters also deserve some consideration because I think Giolito coming out, doing what he did, and then Bello coming out, doing what he did, was immensely important. Last time we talked about both of those guys, it was just like, have they fallen off from that tremendous stretch they both had? Resounding, no, they have not with the 2 starts they had. And it also, with news that they're pushing Crochet back a couple of days, you want the bullpen to be fresh. They both helped there, more Bello than Giolito. But Packet to Duran, he was unbelievable. The home run today, I cannot in good faith put that towards the catch-up count. The game was very over. But I'll also say that to TS10, who I'm also giving a Packet to. I think his home runs were more timely, and that nobody's fault, it's just how it happened. But when you score 21 combined runs over 2 of your wins, and obviously lost game 1 because of the thing that has brought this group together. It's trade deadline season, boys. You got tensions across the league are high. And this group was as light as a feather with a brand new celebration because the Clark's Catch-Up MVP is turbulence.
Can I adjust it to the pilot?
No, because the turbulence is what brought it. Had a tremendous impact on the first game. I think if Whitlock's not throwing up in his shoes, they just win that game. But they were able to make a new celebration, mock it. I think the turbulence is what brought these boys together.
Is this the first non-human to get a vote?
You going pilot?
Someone else voted for the pilot. So
we can lump all plane-related... It's not going to win, so we can lump all plane-related things together.
Right now, as far as we know, that's the only thing that has multiple votes.
Sure. I also heard you say someone else, which implies only one other person voted Sky.
I'm gonna put turbulence for now.
Let's cross that bridge. If more people start talking planes, we'll adjust.
If it doesn't group up to get it, it will look funny on the graphic to see turbulence and pilot for MVP. Yeah. So I do like that.
Yeah, like when you play Family Feud, it's like they'll give it to you if it's close enough. Yeah. Like if you're like turbulence, and then it would be like plane related matters, you know. Yeah. Okay, T.
Yeah, I'm going Jarren Duran. I was kind of fighting, obviously, Roman. Obviously, some people throwing in Trevor Story, but you look at Jarren Duran, more total bases than those 2 in the series. Had 15, also had more hits. I give Jarren Duran, even with the late homer today, he had the 2-run single earlier in the game that helped break it open. So I got to account him in all that. Obviously, The second game, we highlighted that earlier. Even the first game had a hit in that game, had a deke in center field, which gave the Red Sox a chance. Richard Fitz was able to escape that fourth inning at the time. But I'm going to give it to Jarren Duran. I think he was the spark plug in this series. And I think as Jarren Duran goes, in a lot of ways, the Red Sox goes. And I don't think it's a surprise they've
Red
had.
Sox goes.
Is that what I say?
Yeah, Duran goes, Red Sox goes.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. I don't think it's a surprise the Red Sox have had their best month of the season, and Jarren Duran is also in the midst of his best month. Packet-wise, for the bullpen, I'll throw one to Chris Murphy for pitching, first game, third game. Garrett Whitlock for surviving the plane, and Aroldis Chapman for being healthy. And I'll throw one to the medical team as well, because to see Chapman already back throwing 101, that makes me feel so much better moving forward.
Okay. Packet to TS10, back-to-back games with the home run. Also had the double. Packet to Massa, because it felt like that was the swing to, not the home run, but the 2-run single with the bases loaded. That was like okay, like we have the series. Like that. It's big to just win the series. Packet to Massa. Packet to Brian Bello for the outing. Packet to Lucas Giolito for his outing. What?
Packet to Big Lou.
Big Lou.
Louis G.
Louis G. Packet to Big Louis. Luis Giolito. And ultimately, I think I'm going to have to vote for Jarren Duran. For a reason that no one else has mentioned amongst the Jarren Duran voters. For me, it's because he got slotted into that third hole in the lineup and just started crushing home runs, and they haven't had that extra, like, it's not just the homers, it's like even when he's hitting homers, it's doubles, it's triples, it's extra base chaos. They haven't had that since Rafi was here. It's kind of just been like putting guys up there and being like, wait, who's hitting third? Who's hitting fourth? What the fuck is this? And Duran still doesn't fit the profile of a 3-hitter, but he's hitting like one. So as long as that continues, and to T's point, you want to call the home run today garbage time? The 2-run knock was big when it happened. That was still a game when that happened. And then obviously in game 2, the home run to make it 5-0. They ended up needing all 5 of those runs. They won the game 8-5. So
I also, Trevor Story, the homers were great. I do deduct a couple points for him forcing Chapman to have to come into that game. If he doesn't make the error, Chapman never has to enter.
Sure. And then also, I think if we are going to give credit to Duran for the celebration, then that's another, like, it debuted in this series. I feel like you get catch-up points.
It had to.
Yeah, you get catch-up points if you're the originator of the airplane, Selly. So if we're going to credit him for that, that's more catch-up points for me.
I've been going back. I think Rafaela was the first one to break it out in game.
So Jarren Duran came up with it, and
Told it to Rafaela, yeah.
Is this right? The math doesn't math. Is it 3 votes Duran, 1 vote TS10, 1 vote Turbulence?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Yep.
Okay. To the panel we go. Okay, first vote from the panel. He made sure to actually include the audio this time. It's Hogdale.
Hog.
Man, we're drizzling with a vengeance after the Red Sox sweep a series where they take 2 out of 3 against the Minnesota Twins. And I'm starting off my catch-up submission with an apology, because I am a complete fucking jackass who forgot to check the file format for my catch-up submission last week. So I fucked up the file submission. So I just send in a pitiful text message submission as opposed to my audio. So I do take full culpability for that. I am an absolute fucking moron. That being said, though, man, good series from the Sox. It's a series where if Mother Nature doesn't actively despise us, if an act of God literally hadn't smitten us, it's an easy sweep. The Sox played some good baseball. And in terms of packets for this series, I first want to give big credit to, and this is not just for this series, this is honestly for a lot of this year, is I got to give packets to Brian Bello. he's just been so unbelievably impressive. I just feel like he hasn't gotten enough credit for what he's been doing. Last year, he got so much scrutiny, and a lot of it was deserved. Like, the mentality wasn't there. He melted down, didn't go deep into games. Obviously fixed that a bit in the second half of last year. But this year, I mean, he's basically just been consistently great. And we keep asking for a number 2 for Crochet, and it's understandable. But Bello's been pitching like a number 2 this season, and he deserves credit for it. So big packets to Brayan Bello. And my other massive packet goes to... Man, it's a tough fucking choice. My other big packets go to Trevor Story. You know, I'm going vibes based. Story in terms of like sheer like RBI in this series combined with home runs. He had the same amount of home runs as the guy I want to give my catch up to this week. Story's been amazing. He's heated back up. It's a series where like a lot of us looked at Story cooling down again and thought like, you know, maybe is the Linsanity run over? No, just when you start with the doubts start to creep back in again, he heats the fuck back up, was huge in this series, deserves credit, he gets packets, but my Clark's Catch-Up Series MVP goes to the man who was turned into Barry Bonds the second he got put in the 3-hole, Jarren Duran. Duran was phenomenal this series, back running the bases like a maniac. He's hitting 800-foot home runs that are going 7 rows deep. He has been amazing. He was incredible this series. He deserves my Clark's Catch-Up Series MVP vote. I'm giving it to him, and I'll end this off with buy. Buy at the deadline. Craig, buy! See ya.
Okay. It's Hog Deal.
I could have sworn it was just, I'll end this off with bye, guys. I thought that's what
yeah, that has been like, all right, see you later, bye.
Yeah.
Okay. TC. So wait, that's 4 votes Duran. 1 vote TS10, 1 vote Turbulence. Tom Karen. Duran. Ours, not theirs. Dave O'Brien. Dave O'Brien says, I'll go TS10. So that's 2 TS10, 5 Duran, 1 Turbulence. Jemai Webster. Jemai Webster said, oof, I'm going with the turbulent flight over to Minnie with a nod to Jarren Duran and hopes this is a line of many more for him after tomorrow. So that to me is turbulence. Mm-hmm. That's 2 votes turbulence.
Clear turbulence.
Yeah.
It's
2
a ball
votes
knower.
turbulence. So I believe... Oh, Lou Merloni voted, I'm going Roman.
I don't hate it.
I'm going Roman. I'm giving him credit for the game winner on Monday, even though Hicks gave it up. He gets on all the time and always gets the big hit.
He was my runner-up.
So that is 5 votes Duran, 2 votes TS10, 2 votes Turbulence, 1 vote for Roman. And now I believe that brings us to the audio submission that has Will Flemming, Will Middlebrooks, and Mike Monaco. So without further ado, I give to you the Holy Trinity from Minnesota.
Dearly beloved, the Boston Red Sox have just won a motherfucking series from the Minnesota Twins. Should have been a sweep were it not for the worst flight and the worst rain delay in baseball history. But they get the fucking job done today, 13-1. Flemming, Middlebrooks, Monaco. It's a 3-way in the best possible way. And the Red Sox get the job done here in Minneapolis as Brooksy shakes his head. Will, I've heard enough from Mike. He's going to go off to a bachelor party in Austin here in a minute. He's deserting us as the Sox just get hot going into the deadline. Weird week, but they're rolling. They deserve to be added to, don't they?
Yeah, they pitched well. Had some guys come out of the bullpen outside of Alcala that looked pretty good. And the boys got hot today. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, there's several guys to pick from, handful of guys to pick from in this series. Should have been a sweep. You said it. No excuse there, but you'll take 2 or 3.
I can't say with any certainty at the end of this thing who is going to be the MVP, because you can pick from a lot of dudes. There's compelling cases for a lot of different people.
I've got my pick. I'm going to save it for just a sec. I'm going to say a few things. Roman Anthony is a flat-out stud.
Yeah.
I posed the question to you during the game on the air. What's the over-under Vegas would set right now on MVPs for him? Is it a half? Is it 1.5? It's a fascinating question. Brooksy, we talked about that the other day off air. The other thing is, Monday still pisses me off. That is so annoying that game happened. When do you ever see a 90-minute delay before the bottom of the ninth? That flight was insane. We talked about it through all 3 games. Like, whatever you've read about it or heard as a Red Sox fan, it was that crazy. It was insane.
It was. So we kind of start with packets with the pilot who got us on the ground and the cleanup crew. I mean, I'm serious. Full on Armageddon. I mean, it was awful. Huge packet to Garrett Whitlock, who wore it big time. He pitched great last night. That was as bad a flight as you could ever be on. I'm going to give a preemptive packet, and I almost gave him the MVP because I think by the time people hear this podcast, I really do. By the time people hear this thing on Thursday morning, I think moves will be made. And I'm just going to say that I have a real hunch, a real suspicion that Craig Breslow is going to go big at this deadline, but it is time to just get it out there. Catch up time. Brooksy, who you got?
Oh, I would love to give one to Roman Anthony. Since he went to the leadoff spot, he's been on base 11 times in 19 plate appearances. Yeah. Insane. And he's crushing the baseball as well. It could go to Trevor Story also, who's had arguably the biggest hits in this series, but I'm going to go Jarren Duran. I will go Jarren Duran. He had, 6 hits, couple homers. Drove in how many today? 4, 5 in the series. We'll go Jarren Duran for MVP.
Mikey?
Trevor Story. I went Duran last series. I'm going Story this series. The biggest hits, and maybe not the overall numbers of Duran in the series. And yes, Story was 0 in the opener on Monday. But to hit the 2-run shot in the 3rd inning in the middle game, to hit the first big moment, the home run to lead off the second today here on Wednesday. That was huge. And I just think overall, he just said to us after the game, he had an awful May. The way he's responded, he's put together a solid season. He's playing a really good shortstop right now defensively as well. Give me TS10.
3 guys could easily make a case. I could easily go Roman. I could go Trevor. You can obviously take a big stab at Jarren Duran. To me, these things come down to a simple truth. Right? It's not about stat aggregation, and it's not like all of Duran's hits were insignificant. A lot of them were, but he did pile up some stuff when the games were already sort of decided. Roman is going to be an MVP in this league. He's an absolute badass. It is a gift to watch him. By the way, another big packet to Alex Cora. This lineup change is fucking awesome. Like Anthony, Bregman, Duran, and then if you slide in somebody behind them who can really bang, wow, this lineup looks so much better. But the big hits came off the bat of Trevor's Story. I mean, the game changed yesterday and today because of TS10. And so for that reason, God willing, no turbulence on the flight. The Clark's Ketchup Series. Let us not puke. The Clark's Ketchup Series MVP is Trevor motherfucking Story.
Wow.
He's lost
It's not.
Jesus.
But it's Duran. Congratulations to Jarren Duran on how many MVPs is this, Steve?
Jarren Duran joins the Two-Timers Club. This is the 2nd series MVP for him, joining Willie Abreu. Alex Bregman's got 3, Trevor Story's got 4. So that's who he is chasing if he's on this team after Thursday.
Wow. It's big time. It's big time. Congratulations to Jarren Duran. I would have guessed more.
He's gotten a lot of votes. That would be an interesting thing to vote count. Would be something we might want to look into.
How many did he win last year when he got the MVP votes?
I don't know.
Like the real
numbers
MVP
here.
votes.
I can find that out though.
Yeah, I feel like he probably. I'm gonna guess he won like 6 last year.
I feel like it was
You think
more.
that many?
Yeah.
I'll see here.
Well, Steve's looking for that.
Yep.
When I go to Stop and Shop, I can cross off everything that's on my list.
Tactical move! Incoming! Stop and shop. Look ahead. Stop and shop.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Look ahead.
Red Sox win, leave them dead. Red Sox win, I'm seeing red. Stop and shop, we look ahead. Red Sox win, leave them dead. Red Sox win, I'm seeing red. Stop and shop, we look ahead.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
What's better than having to stop and shop, getting it done for all of you?
The Stop and Shop Look Ahead, brought to you by Stop and Shop. Head on down to Stop and Shop right now. You get 10 cents off your tangerines when you buy at least 5 pounds of tangerines, only at Stop and Shop. Jaron Duran's official comment on winning Clark's Ketchup Series MVP. Let's go, in all caps, finally. You won 4 last year?
4 last year, yeah.
I said this is your second of the year, but I don't. When did he win the first one? What series was it?
The first one last year?
No, this year. What was it?
First one this year.
Yeah.
What was the first
Cleveland
one this year?
when he stole home? Did they win that series?
No.
I think they
Let me
split.
find it. I think it was early. Where the hell is it? I'll find it.
Yeah, find that shit.
It was, Cleveland. You're right. Yeah, when he stole
Bang.
home.
I think it was Cleveland.
Was that in April?
Yeah, no, Coley had it right. It was Cleveland when he stole home.
Y'all.
And that was April 29th. Yep.
Wow.
Good job, Coley.
Thank you.
McMahon.
I'm going to hurt myself.
Stop and Shop Look Ahead, brought to you by Stop and Shop. It is, do you guys think Kyle Harrison could be the starter on Friday?
I would love it. Nothing would make me happier.
Who else is in the running for it?
Cooper Criswell.
Jen McCaffrey.
Then, Harrison, please.
Yeah, Jen McCaffrey put in her article today, and for the people who are thinking like Crochet, like whether it's he's hurt or something like that, no. He asked them after the Mets start not to tell him when they were going to push him back a couple days. Or no, excuse me, I have that wrong. He told the Red Sox after they put him at an 85 pitch count that he never wants to do that again. He goes, I'd rather you push me back a couple days than make me pitch with, less bullets. He's like, I don't want to do that to the bullpen. So that's why they moved Crochet to Monday. He's 5 innings from his total last year. But she mentioned Kyle Harrison was an option. It's also maybe they trade for someone and it kind of all falls into place that way too.
I was thinking that too, but then the next day you're going to be the starter at Fenway? That seems a little quick.
Yeah, so
it happens.
They need to manage Crochet's workload. That's going to be a storyline throughout the next 2 months.
Remember when the Red Sox traded for Bruce Chen just to make one start? In 2011?
Who could forget?
T forgot. You forgot, right?
Completely. T? I didn't remember that at all.
I believe it was the last game of the season.
It was. We had nobody to go.
They're like, we invested hundreds of millions of dollars in this team. It all comes down to this one game. Give me Bruce Chen.
2003?
2011.
Oh.
I mean, let's give Rich Hill the start. Then he gets to wear the new City Connect. That'd be cool. He gets to have that jersey the rest of his life. Rich Hill, Friday's starter.
Did it not even happen? Why am I? He didn't go to the Red Sox. Bruce Chen.
I'm pretty
Red
sure
Sox
they
2011.
acquired him, but he didn't end up pitching it.
One-time almost Red Sox savior Bruce Chen retires.
I pulled up his page. All I saw was 03.
Red Sox will not acquire starter. Royals lefty Bruce Chen is among Boston's trade targets as they consider acquiring a starter for a potential Thursday playing game. Oh, because they didn't need the playing game?
Right. Right.
Bruce Chen's name is floated as a possible Red Sox game 163 starter. Yeah, they didn't need the game 163 because they fucking blew it on the last day.
I think Lester got the finale.
According to a Fox Sports report, the Red Sox are trying to acquire the 34-year-old left-hander to pitch for them for one game that might not even be played. That's what it was. Okay. I mean, I remember Bruce Chen one game.
It was a big commotion.
Yeah.
Because it was like, he wouldn't be playoff eligible because of obviously when it happened. So it was like, no, he literally will only be here for one game, if that.
Let me tell you something about Bruce Chen.
Mm-hmm.
Nicest fucking guy. He, I was at the combine a couple of years ago, and he was working it, and I think my phone died. I was at the fucking combine all day, and my phone died. In Arizona, it's 6 million degrees, so I started walking back to my hotel, sweating buckets. Who pulls up? Bruce Chen. Hop on in, drops me off at the hotel. Nicest fucking guy in the world. We're talking about. I'm sure that probably came up. I'm sure we probably talked about. Remember that time you once got traded to the Red Sox for game 163? What a legend. Shout out to Bruce Chen. Enjoying retirement. Sox, huh? You know? You got
Jared.
Yes.
Before you say, oh, wait. We're playing the Astros next, right?
Yeah.
Mark Feinstein just put it out. They're making a very heavy push for Dylan Cease right now.
The Astros.
He's their main target.
Traded for Ramon Urias.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Astros are making a big push for Dylan Cease, with one source saying the starter is Houston's main target. I mean, we're already getting two of their best anyway, so it's going to be a tough weekend. So TBD, maybe it's Kyle Harrison on Friday night versus Hunter Brown. That's going to be on Apple TV. Walker Buehler versus Colton Gordon. That's a 4:10 game on Saturday. And then an 11:35 a.m. game on Roku. Lucas Giolito versus Framber Valdez. Okay. Hunter Brown. Do you want me to like pretend like Kyle Harrison is getting the start?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Kyle Harrison is 1-1 with a 4.56 ERA, a 1.27 WHIP, and a 9.5 strikeouts per nine. 23 and 2/3 innings, 2 starts this year. The focus for Harrison and the Red Sox are on improving his secondary pitches because his fastball is legit. His stats in 2025, the four seam, 65% usage, 95.1 miles per hour, 175 opponent batting average. The slurve, 25% usage, 381 batting average against, 810 slug. Changeup, 10% usage, 286 average, 429 slug. So yeah, it's like, all right, I got a great heater. Nothing else seems to be working. Hunter Brown. What did Duran say? He said, time to get more. Love that. Boom. Love that.
It's going to be a very sad clip if he gets dealt.
Yeah. Hunter Brown, he's having a breakout season, 9-5, 2.54 ERA, a 1 WHIP, and a 10.8 strikeouts per nine. 3.8 B-WAR is higher than his first 3 seasons combined. Has a career best ERA by nearly a run, career low WHIP by about a quarter, and his best strikeouts per nine by about a half a strikeout. He's really fucking good. However, he has struggled recently. Over his last 4 starts, it's a 6.30 ERA over 20 innings. He's an all-star. All or nothing with walks, 9 games with 0 or 1, and 6 games with 3+. Knuckle curve is very good. The Astros are 14-7 when he starts, but 1-3 over his last 4. Walker Buehler, 6-6, 5.72 ERA, a 1.54 WHIP, and a 7.1 strikeouts per nine. This is game 2, of course. 5 walks, can't have it. All 2 of his 3 runs came directly from walks. Walk, single, walk, walk to run in. Buehler has allowed 2+ earned runs in 14 of his 18 starts and 3+ earned runs in 11 starts. For some reason, his cutter has been his number 1 pitch in July. It has allowed a 333 average and a 600 slug in every month this year. July is no different. 375, 875 slug. Not great. Red Sox are 10-8 when he pitches, and 3-1 in July somehow. Colton Gordon, 4-3 with a 4.74 ERA, a 1.42 WHIP, and a 7.8 strikeouts per nine. He's a rookie lefty. He's meh. He's 4-seam sweeper pitcher. 72% of his pitches, the 4-seam and sweeper. Doesn't throw hard. Doesn't walk a lot of people. He's only completed 6 innings once. He's been worse recently and was in the bullpen from July 8th to the 20th with 1 appearance. 6.14 ERA in the month of July. Astros are 8-5 when he pitches and 1-3 over his past 4 appearances. Lucas Giolito, 7-2, 3.80 ERA, 125 WHIP, and a 7.9 strikeouts per nine. Essentially, everything comes down to whether or not he allows a home run. The Red Sox are 8-2 when he does not allow a home run. He's only allowed 10 earned runs in those 10 starts, and 6 of them came in the same game. 2 games in July, allowing a home run, 9 1/3 innings, 11 hits, 9 earned runs. 3 games in July with no home runs, 19 2/3, 13 hits, 2 earned runs. Giolito's changeup is having the best month of the season, 0.91 average, 364 slug. Over his last 5 starts, he had double-digit whiffs 4 times. Red Sox are 11-5 when he starts and are 8-2 since the start of June. Framber Valdez, this is Coley. Would you throw the bag at Framber Valdez this winter?
Of course.
11-4, 2.62 ERA, 111 WHIP, 9.5 strikeouts per nine. He's a baller. 3.01 ERA over the last 5 seasons, and his 4.6 BWAR is the highest of any season, despite the fact that we haven't even reached August yet. He's allowed 7 of his 8 home runs this year to righties. 62% ground ball rate, which is in the 98th percentile. His curveball is filthy, 186 average, 287 slug, 45% whiff rate. Last 3 starts, 19 innings, 14 hits, 2 earned runs, no home runs, 3 walks, 26 strikeouts, an 0.95 ERA, and an 0.99 FIP. The Astros are 15-6 when he pitches and are 13-1 since May 3rd. Their only loss was the last time that he pitched. So that is TBD. Maybe it's Criswell, maybe it's Harrison versus Hunter Brown. Apple TV 7:10 start on Friday. Walker Buehler versus Colton Gordon. That's a 4:10 start on Saturday. And Lucas Giolito versus Framber Valdez. That is an 11:35 a.m. start on Roku. I have to go back and see if I still fucking have Roku. Anyways,
When I look ahead and you wind up dead if you don't listen to what Steve says, even then you might still wind up dead. Caught in a tornado, get smoked by your neighbor's shed. When I look ahead, when I look ahead, Billy's gummy bears. With your mouth.
Weather look ahead. Brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears.
Chew 'em with your mouth.
Chew 'em with your mouth. Weather look ahead. Never been buzzing more than right now. Red Sox head back to Boston.
Can I just say something?
What
can I say something, Steve?
Love you, Jared. I love you. I wanted to. Can I say that? I love you, Jared.
I love you too. Can I say something?
Yeah. What do you got?
I just want to say, I love this segment.
All right, perfect. I do too.
I don't want anyone to get it twisted, because I feel like people might have heard the segment in the past, and people, I don't want to name any names, but like Steve was like, he fucking hates the segment. I love the segment, and I want it to do great, and I want the weather to be. I want you to nail the weather, and I want people to go to the games being like, I knew exactly what the weather was going to be because I heard it on the Weather Look Ahead on Section 10. So. Take it away.
I think they're going to love this series. I'll say that. The Red Sox head back to Boston, Jerry, to take on the Houston Astros, who used to play in the National League. That's a fun fact.
Yeah.
Game 1, Friday, only on Apple TV. Whoa, Apple TV Plus. I'll be at this game. Jared, you going to be at this game?
Nah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Jake and Mikey, I believe, will be there too. All right. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm going on Saturday.
Okay. That's cool. 7:10 p.m. Eastern first pitch. Sunny, 67 degrees, a 1% chance of rain, 9-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to the Triangle. Game 2, Saturday, only on Nesson, 4:10 p.m. Eastern first pitch, sunny, 74 degrees, 0.1% chance of rain. Don't need to bring your raincoats. 9-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to the Triangle as well. One of the best weather games of the year on Saturday, so you'll have fun at that one. Jared Carabas. Game 3 series finale Sunday only on Roku. 11:35 a.m. Eastern first pitch, sunny, 76 degrees. 0.1% chance of rain. Yep.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, Sunday morning. This is
Sunday
the
morning?
third morning game of the year.
Sunday morning, we're going to get 76 degrees. No rain.
0.1%
rain.
chance of rain, 6
Not a
mile
drop.
an hour winds blowing in
Not a
from
drop.
center. Jared, let me tell you this right now to your face. This is going to be one of the best weather series of the entire season at Fenway Park, and one of the most important series of the entire season as well. So definitely get to Fenway if you can. That is your weather look ahead, brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears. You chew them with your mouth.
Yeah, you sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Prediction time, huh? Do a little prediction. How about T? How about T leading us off here?
Me?
Yeah.
Thank you. I am a little worried if Kyle Harrison does end up starting on Friday. I know we talked last podcast about his good start on the 22nd, kind of regressed on the 27th. 3 2/3, 2 earned runs, walked 6, struck out 4. So the control kind of went out the window once again, something that's kind of existed since he landed with the organization and started throwing these new pitches. But getting Hunter Brown and Framber Valdez in the same series is pretty brutal. Walker Buehler is what Walker Buehler is. I do not expect him to look like he did in that Philly start, even though the Astros are 12th in OPS right now. Their bullpen's absolutely nails. You're 4th in ERA in MLB right now. They're 5th. I'm going to go 1-2. I think it'll be a well-fought series. I think the Red Sox are going to show up, but I think you're going to have a hard time keeping up with Brown and Valdez when you don't have Crochet in this series.
Well, that's Debbie Downer shit. Steven?
Sorry.
Yeah, the Astros 6-7 since the break. The Red Sox 6-6 since the break. Couple 500 teams basically since that trip to Atlanta. Excited to see what these rosters look like on Friday. It is a little tricky to do predictions when we don't exactly even know the players that are going to be on the field at Fenway Park. Alex Bregman's going deep, by the way. Alex, I fully expect him to hit a homer against his former club. Red Sox, by the way, I always love looking at stupid stuff like this. They're 0-4 in series openers since the break. Let's clean that up. Hunter Brown going for the Astros in that game on Friday. He had a 1.74 ERA leading up to July this year, a 5.54 ERA in July. This could be a good time to be facing the one time, or at some point in the season, Cy Young candidate. I don't think that's necessarily the case anymore. Sox are 3-3 in the new City Connect unis. The fact that they've only worn the Green Monster City Connect unis 6 times this season out of 110 games, I find to be atrocious. That is 5% of their games. Let's clean that up. They're 6-2 for the record in the old City Connect, so the yellow jerseys just got so many wins in them, and that's always going to be the case. I have the Red Sox winning 2 out of 3 in this series, and I think they're going to do it in the same fashion they did in Minnesota. The second and the third games. What was that? What did you just, what was that? I thought you were doing that to my prediction. I was like, this is a 3-gamer, right? You're doing that to something you just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Go Sox.
Didn't look good.
No, it's so I don't know. It's vague. It's vague.
Okay. Someone just
Jake,
texted you a
there?
picture of a gun.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like those texts only happen when it's like,
Yeah. But again, we don't know anything. Everyone on the podcast doesn't know more than, the people on the Reddit.
No, yeah, we don't know shit.
Yeah.
You think we get it tonight?
Heard there's a deal.
I don't know, dude.
Text him back. Otani? Question mark.
Yeah. Buying low on Otani.
I'll type out the tweet.
What? I mean, yeah, I don't know. It sounds. I don't know. It sounds like maybe there could be a deal. We don't know. It's the infancy stage of the deal. We don't know We don't know the team. We don't know the player, but there might be a deal.
We do feel kind of left out. Like teams are making I just want a deal, you know? And then like more deals tomorrow. It would be nice to get a little appetizer deal before the stream instead of all Sox stuff just happening.
I'm trying to think like who the fuck would have the answer to this question? Like
the person would have the answer is the one that asked, probably.
Or the McAdam and Cotillo are the only ones who are scooping frequently.
Yeah, no, let's hit up McAdam.
Yeah. What is he doing at 11:30?
Send him the link, Jake.
Should I text Breslow and be like, deal, question mark?
Yeah, Passan, just tell him exactly. That's like the only person you could be like, hey, Passan just asked me for confirmation on a deal. Thoughts?
Start working down the list of the players you got on your phone. Text Bieber.
Bieber would be cool. I've
trying to work on this deal.
more on that since you brought it up, T.
You're into it, Coley? A little bit more?
Yeah, it's not. I just assume because they have a year of control, he would cost a little bit more, but maybe not. Cleveland, you never know what's going on with those Cleveland pitchers.
Seriously. I also think it seems like a lot of people, the player option for $16 million, like good chance he's going to turn that down as long as he doesn't look like absolute dog shit. Like he's Shane Bieber. We know at this day and age, look at what Matthew Boyd's been doing. Like if you show you're capable and your stuff is held, people are going to invest in you.
I think a deal is going to happen tonight, potentially.
It's late.
I mean, it sounds like a deal already did happen.
Or I more mean like announced tonight.
West Coast is 3 hours earlier.
Good point, T.
I know. What do you call that? Area
Japan?
codes or
Japan's
time codes?
even earlier. Did we get Bauer?
Well, Birdie just said something similar that Jerry just said.
Oh. Do you have
What do you
anything
think
else?
it is?
It's basically exactly what Jerry just said.
Oh.
I'm getting to the bottom of this. Oh.
Go.
A lefty pitcher?
Lefty.
Chris Sale?
Reliever?
I don't know.
That's got to be Scooble.
I don't think Sale's ridiculous.
Besides the
crazy
Braves
things.
stance.
Braves already sold Montero. Not that that's like the craziest sell ever.
Send Grissom back.
Tyler Anderson? No, the Angels aren't going to move him probably. Trevor
Framber?
Rogers? Oh, Jeffrey Springs coming back?
Could be Springs, but he pitched tonight. He's currently pitching, I think.
As we're
Unless that
talking.
game's later.
Heaney with
He's
the Pirates.
He just threw 6.
Get it done.
Oh yeah, is Keller lefty?
Mitch? No.
No.
Who's going to break this?
Sale would be so sick. Mackenzie
Imagine.
Gore?
Oh my
Mackenzie
God.
Gore's a
I
lefty.
would cry.
I mean, the deals they're happening, I guess. I don't know. It's not Gore.
It's a reliever.
Is someone tweeting about this right now?
No, nobody.
No, this is Birdie City. Just
Cardinals.
reliever.
Cardinals.
All right, let's look at Cardinals. We're just gonna crack the code. Cardinals relievers. Who we got?
Cardinals lefty.
Cardinals lefty reliever.
Oh wait,
who
we
said
confirmed
reliever?
Oh, I was about to say. I was like, where'd we get that one?
Birdie said reliever.
Mays.
Oh, is it Matz?
It's Matz.
It is.
All right.
Steven Matz.
Oh, that is so Craig Breslow.
Sure.
Hey, you fucking dickhead on the Reddit. You piece of shit. Don't you ever fucking say that we don't get information. It's 11:41 p.m. All right? You fucking asshole. Post that, you fucking idiot.
Wow, Matz has had a sneaky, really good season. Jesus, it's
Yeah.
been a week.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, 11:42 p.m. You fucking asshole. Go post the timestamp for when the news breaks, you piece of shit. Suck my fucking dick.
Get him.
So Do we record?
Yeah.
Like, what's the return? Do we know?
No, dude. We literally just figured out.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that wasn't even confirmed.
No. I think we just cracked the code, though.
We're just rocking with Matz.
The way you said it, Jared, I thought the text hit your phone.
We're hearing Matz.
I think we combined little scoopies.
Okay.
To land
Let
on
me look at
Matz.
that Savant page. They were connected to him during the Heim Bloom years.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's
He doesn't
how I
walk
would describe it.
anyone. He doesn't give up barrels.
How many innings has he been going? One regularly. Interesting.
Yeah, 32 games, 55 innings.
He goes a decent amount. He can go 2.
Yeah.
So we're going to start him.
What do we got?
How many?
Do they have another lefty?
Yeah, this can be a multi-inning lefty out of the pen. 55 innings, 32 appearances.
Could be Zach Thompson. That's a person.
Zach Thompson. Yeah.
What's the contract?
Tom?
There's some money on that deal.
For Matz?
Yeah. It's the original contract he signed. It just hasn't been.
He's still got... Oh, he's a free agent after this year. Okay.
Yeah, $12.5 million this year.
All right. $4 million for a lefty that's pretty good. That can go 2. Jared looks very serious right now.
I don't think that's worth the streets talking.
No, I said nothing crazy, but it's something.
Yeah. Oh, passing.
Oh,
Steven Matz. We had that first.
We
had that first.
Thank you. Suck it.
I'm so happy that you showed the timestamp.
Good job.
This is at 11:44. We had Matz first. Wow.
Yeah.
Passon has it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just saw it.
It's out. Yeah.
I don't want to tweet it before.
That's fine.
I'd feel bad.
So far, if we were keeping a tally like by moves that were buys, moves that were sells, it still heavily leans towards they've sold.
Well, I'd call this last year. More than last
Correct,
year.
but last year they didn't dump Rafael Devers also like that.
Fair.
That's part of the equation.
Yeah, like this is. I want to see the pass and tweet.
I can't. This has to be a 1-for-1. It might be. It's probably Blaze. Like it's gonna kill me.
What? No.
Dude, Boston Strong just tweeted out Matz from the New York Mets.
I mean,
that guy's a fucking idiot.
Technically correct.
All right. There we go. Heard it here first, even though you're going to hear it at like 3 a.m.
Much last.
Yeah, you're going to hear it last, but know that it was first.
Wow. All right.
There we go.
Sinker heavy, positive run value with the curveball. Don't hate that. Can't throw the changeup. That gets teed off on. And that's it. Those are his 3 pitches.
I'm so curious how they want to do this.
They don't know.
Like, is the idea to stretch him out?
He's going to start.
He should be able to give you a back arm production.
When's the last time he was a full-time starter? 21?
Has it been that long?
Looks like he's
7
split.
starts.
Yeah, but it looks like it's like half his appearances or starts over the last 3 years.
Yeah. What were those opener kind of moments? Yeah, he pitched 5 innings back in April 16th. 3 innings in his second start of the year, 4 in his
So then
start.
you've got Bernardino, you've got Chapman, you've got Wilson. You're adding a 4th lefty reliever?
So, it feels
unless you plan on
back
having
end-
him start, but like, how you gonna have him start? He's not stretched out to start.
Did you say Murphy too?
Oh yeah, Murph.
There you go. He doesn't walk people. I love that.
I just want to know what we gave up for this.
Yeah, I'm curious. I
so-
need to hear how they plan to use
What
them.
did Steven Matz cost me?
Can't be that much with the money on the books.
Did we figure out the contract?
Yeah, it's 12 and a half.
Yeah.
No,
He's
no,
a
no,
free
the-
agent next year.
Free agent after this year.
He's a rental.
Mm-hmm.
He signed for 4 years, $44 million, $2 million signing bonus, $12 million this year. He's a free agent at the end of the year. Okay. Well then, that was fun.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we were at the epicenter of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, respect
in the
that.
epicenter.
I'm happy this is all on here. Damn, that dude on Reddit's
I'm just
gonna feel
happy,
like a
Jared.
fucking
Very
idiot.
heads up move to show the phone, because then we could just made up the time. It's like, this is what the time is. Heads up.
Oh, no one keeps receipts better than me. I fucking the petty king. The
Mhm.
petty king. You know?
Section 10 had Steven Matz first. Here we go.
I went back and forth with that dude for like fucking an hour today. It was insane.
I thought you said you were going to do less of that.
I can't control myself. I can't like there's nothing that angers me more than when someone says something that is just so patently false and then other people agree with that person and then disagree with me when I'm like, what are we arguing here? Like, we've had so many fucking stories before everyone else.
Anyone
and the
who's paid
idea
attention.
Yeah, I'm like what are we talking about? I don't know, but I'm glad that that's all on camera. Literally the day that post happened. Anyways,
Good timing. There we go.
Yeah. But I mean, what's back to the question? How many fucking lefties are you going to carry in the bullpen?
Yeah, that's where
Looks
it
like
gets
5,
a little
Jared.
weird. But the Cardinals were willing to move him back to the rotation at one point this year. I don't know.
Well, the Cardinals stink.
Yeah, but it is weird to have that many lefties, but
I mean, do you
maybe
think that's
they're worried
rotation
Bernardino
insurance if they don't get
that might
somebody
be part
else?
of it too. They might feel like they can just stretch him out over a week or two.
That would infuriate me.
Yeah, wouldn't be stunned if that's the bullpen arm. You get a starter on Thursday and a first baseman, and that's your deadline.
Can they just keep talking to the Cardinals and get Brendan Donovan?
I would love that. I am all in on that. Could not agree more. Well, bare minimum, I don't know. Like, it's
Like,
higher than Paxton a year ago if he does end up going to the rotation. But it's a risk.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to know until we know how they're going to use him.
I would have rather Reed Detmers, who literally just gave up a home run.
Ugh, ridiculous stuff.
Where were we?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. The series prediction. I think T
Right.
gave his and what said.
One out of
No,
three.
Steve.
Oh, right.
Steve
I said 2 out of 3. I said 2 out of 3. Right.
And
Steve
you
said
made
2 out of
that
3.
face.
Right.
Yeah, you
Oh,
made the
yeah.
face.
Yeah, I wasn't even like listening because I was like, wait a second. Yeah. Coley, prediction? How the fuck am I
Yeah,
gonna go to sleep tonight? It's almost midnight and like we got people want to tell me the deals. Tell me the fucking deals then. Make the deal and then tell it to me and we'll tell the
Get some
people.
more deals.
Boom.
Oh, you know what I just realized? That Heim just made a deal with the Red Sox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's why I'm waiting for the return.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's probably the first thing we should have said.
I wonder, yeah, because Heim definitely, John Mozeliak was asking, like, what the fuck do you want?
McMahon prediction?
Yeah, I got 2 out of 3. The Astros are 2-5 their last 7 games. They got dominated by the A's. And then congrats, you took 2 out of 3 out of the Nationals. I view that as a series loss as a team who recently swept the Nationals. So 2 out of 3. If I hear these fucking Astros fans booing Alex Bregman or doing anything like that, I'm going to lose my mind.
Well, we know what Wally's going to do.
Okay. That's everyone, right? Except for me. Jake? Should be an easy sweep with Matz on the bump.
Spear on blue sky.
On blue?
I know.
Wait, what? What did he say?
Yep, it's Blaze Jordan.
Oh, really?
Yep.
On the blue
I'm okay with that.
of all places.
Personally.
For all the relievers that have gotten moved today, that's a disgraceful return.
Wait. He just tweeted this year has been a breakthrough for Blaze Jordan.
That's why.
Oh, passing.
Yeah, passing said Blaze. There you
go.
Is that it? Was it just Blaze?
That's all it is from passing, yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't. Right now, Blaze is 19th in your system.
He was 2 for 2 off of Andrew Painter today. Fuckface.
Yeah, I just don't think the organization ever thought much of him, at least at this point. This iteration.
Well, the guy who drafted him clearly still thinks highly of him.
Makes sense. He thought so highly of him. He took Nick York in the first round.
So that he could pay Blaze Jordan because no one else had the stones to do it.
But if you're going to look at it as Christian Campbell is going to be at first base, then I think that's kind of it. That's the conversation.
I don't know if I expected Blaze Jordan to go for a rental, though.
Yeah, same.
He was going to be not on the 40, is what the Red Sox just said. They weren't going to add him, and he was another year of Rule 5 draft that was coming for him. And we know Heim likes him.
Yeah.
That's why he was the first name I said.
No, and if you go back to the Arenado rumors, Blaze was putting out those very clear tweets that it sounded like he was starting to hear chatter as well. So we know the Cardinals liked him in the first place.
Man.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
The guy who initially broke up Section 10.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. My prediction, Red Sox get swept. I think the Red Sox don't win a game this weekend. Yeah, 0-3. If you want to go to Fenway this weekend, though, you can buy tickets on the Game Time app. Yes, Game Time makes getting tickets even faster and easier. Prices on the Game Time app actually go down the closer that it gets to first pitch. They have killer last-minute deals, views from your seat, and their lowest price guarantee. I'll be there on Saturday. I'm actually going with, I don't know if you guys saw this TikTok. Did you see this kid, Steve? I feel like you're always on TikTok now.
I'm always on talk. Yeah, who we got?
So this TikTok was going viral the other day. And it's
didn't we talk about this in Atlanta?
Yeah, it's this kid that just wants to go to Fenway. It's this his dad posted this video. He just wants to go to Fenway.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I left a comment. I said, "You pick a weekend and we're going to Fenway Park, buddy." And his dad, Ben, said, "If you're serious, he wants to go to Fenway Park. Like, he's not fucking around. He's not joking here." So
that's literally all he said. Fenway Park.
Yeah,
like
he didn't say anything other than "I want to go to Fenway Park." So yeah, we are going to Fenway Park on Saturday to see the Astros play the Red Sox at Fenway Park. Gonna be fun. So I don't think it's, I didn't ask. I don't know if it's his first time at Fenway or if he went and had an awesome time and wanted to go back, or if he just saw it on TV and he's like, that's great, I want to go there. I don't know. I'm going to get the whole story on Saturday from his dad, Ben. And
that'll be cool for the next show. Get a little breakdown of how it goes down. By the way, like I mentioned in the look ahead, it's like the best weather of the entire series on Saturday. So you should have fun.
Oh, I love good weather Saturday, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What do we got?
What do we got?
Oh, Suárez.
They just got
to
you
the Mariners.
Suárez.
Oh God,
That's
Jeff's
a
not
big
going
deal.
to sleep.
Nah.
That's a huge deal.
Seattle Mariners are in agreement on a deal to acquire third baseman Eugenio Suárez from the D-backs. Yeah.
Good for the Mariners, man.
Damn.
They got Ferguson earlier today too, right?
Yeah.
Good
They're
moves.
selling Gallon's going to be gone. Everybody's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Mariners.
That makes sense, though. Where else did you think he was going to go?
No, I'm just saying from a Sox perspective, it's like if you look at and we'll probably do more of a deep dive in this after the deadline, but just looking at the American League, you basically just have to be better than either the Mariners or the Rangers for the next 2 months if you want to make the playoffs, if you're the Red Sox. You can throw the Yankees in there too. But Mariners are going for it, man.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. Well. Last minute deal. Save up to 60% off buying last minute for sports, concerts, comedy, theater, and more. Save even more when you choose a section. You let Game Time choose the seats for you. Know your deal. Know your total upfront with no surprise fees at checkout. Get a panoramic view from your seat in the app before you buy your tickets. The lowest price guarantee, or Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. Your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry today. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use the promo code Section10 for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, use the promo code Section10 SECTION10 for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Okay. Final thoughts. Steven?
Yeah, this is super random, but I was just going through some early season projections or preseason projections. There was an ESPN article, I think Passan might have wrote it, and the Sox were 9th in those power rankings and projected to go 84-78 with a 46% chance of making the playoffs. Before this past series, they just played in Minnesota. That was basically exactly what the deal is. And if you're looking at this club right now, they're on pace to go 87-75. Fangraphs has them with a 59.6% chance of making the playoffs. That is the highest playoff odds they have had since April 29th when they were 17-14. They don't need to do that much on deadline day to feel like they have a really good chance to even win the AL East. The AL East is still, I think, up for grabs, and they can catch the Blue Jays. But make some legitimate moves on Thursday. Feel like you have a chance not just to make the playoffs, but to potentially come out of the damn American League and go to the World Series. That is what's on the line, not just on Thursday, but in the next 2 months. So excited to see what the Red Sox do. And yeah, it's going to be a really fun stream at Jerry's.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for T getting in the Hornets nest.
Oh, yeah.
Coley, final thoughts?
I mean, I'm still pretty devastated over here, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's your guy.
Yeah, no, Blaze. I'm just happy he's going to get an opportunity that clearly wasn't going to come here. And I hope we keep talking to the Cardinals because they have other things I actually want and not Steven Matz, who is fine. He's just fine. Shout out Luis Garcia, who once again got traded at the deadline.
T, final thoughts?
I don't know if we mentioned that Blaze was a Rule 5 guy as well. So
Rule 5 guy. I did, because I said he was a Rule 5 guy last year too, and no one took him.
Yeah, so he factors right in, similar to a lot of the moves you saw last offseason when they were packaging deals for Luis Garcia. But Baseball America did update their top 100. The Red Sox have 6 current entries. Marcelo at number 11, Peyton Tolley at number 49, Arias at number 57, Kyson Witherspoon at 66, Brandon Clark at 81, and the password at 95. Roman Anthony has officially graduated. So you will not be seeing him on prospect list anymore, but still plenty to deal from here. Obviously a little weird with Witherspoon because you just drafted him, but we saw with Montgomery right into that offseason, they were ready to make a move. So they have the firepower to make deals, but we'll see what comes over the next, 18 hours?
Yeah. I mean, this fucking sucks. Like, I wanted to go to bed. I wanted to save all these deals for the. We have a 6-hour stream leading up to it.
It's a busy night.
All the nuts are getting popped off tonight. That's all right. I mean, like, honestly, we were recording for all of it.
No,
I mean, again, we had Steven Matz first and last, so that's a big deal.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, this is more than I expected to happen the night before, especially at midnight. But understandable, some of these teams are not in our time zone, so it's not super late for them.
Yeah.
I guess him and
what's his
Murphy
caper
do
now?
have pretty similar arsenals too.
I don't really have a final thought. I think my final thought is that I'm excited to see the fellas tomorrow. I'm excited to see the fellas. It's been a while since we've all been in the same room. When is the last time we've all been in the same room?
Oh,
I don't know.
My birthday?
Opening day.
Duran.
Oh, Duran.
Yep.
Duh.
Yep. Duran.
Duh.
Boom.
So what was that, like 2 months ago?
Like a month.
No, that was,
Month and a half.
That was about a month.
yeah, late
Like
June,
mid-
almost exactly a month, and he's been awesome since then.
Late June?
Yeah, I think it was like June 27th, 29th, something like that. Coming off that terrible trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
20.
feel like we're gonna get one of the Diamondbacks pitchers now.
I want Merrill
Kelly or Gallon feels probable, and I would hope
I don't
it's
want
Kelly.
Gallon.
No, I
I
mean,
want Joe
now
Ryan.
that here Kelly's in the mix, let's get Kelly.
I want Joe Ryan.
Well, that would be sick, yeah.
Everybody's
Shane
got a
Bieber,
price.
hit me up.
Everybody's got a price. Jeff Passan can say on 98.5, the fucking sports hub, that the Twins aren't trading Joe Ryan. But everybody has a price. Ba-doop, doop, doop.
Buenas noches, amigos.